probably. may not be a big deal. Like I said, we'll chat a little bit if we can't do anything and go back to playing New World. Awesome. We're live. Welcome, everybody. It's Savage Thursday.
I guess you can give me a call back.
Yes, I'm also still awaiting that.
I need to start PCAM.
Vano,
What?
you didn't even have it started.
Well, it was started. Shut up.
All right, I'm properly centered. I was trying to fix it myself, but that didn't work by leaning.
Lean, Drake. There we go. All right, well, we are having a bit of an issue. I guess Moon Wizard has posted on the Fantasy Grounds.
Good job, Drake.
Fantasy Grounds.
I certainly didn't. Thank you, Drake, very much. That is a 27 months. 27 months since we've been doing this over a year now. 76 sessions this makes.
Well, considering...
Wow.
Wait, wasn't it?
They say it's a
feel like it's
2-year
longer than
campaign.
that.
Well, they say it's a 2-year campaign. We'll get through it quicker than that, but well, I think, I don't know. And there's a whole other, you guys ran the War of the Triads, which is a little mini plot point campaign inside the plot point campaign. There's another one.
Also feel we may have skipped some things too.
You have. There's been a lot that you've skipped, and there's a lot that made no sense to even bring it up or to do it until you have found Cease Far Away and found out what he knows. So at least you found him.
He's gonna be hard to talk to, though. I think
A little hard to talk
I don't
to.
know,
Evans is trying.
He was talking quite a bit.
He's got the puppet thing going, but
yeah. So if you missed out on what we're talking about last session, they found the remains of Cease Far Away in Jehoshaphat Valley, which happens to be a mass grave of bones. And I think it's Doc Fong. Did you medicine up some stuff to try to? Somebody did.
Yeah, I used the adventure card to cast any power, and then I did hunch on the skull.
Yeah.
Then it tried to eat me. Well, its friend.
Well, some bones. A big old 10-foot tall pile of bones comes up with arms and fucking skulls and arms with holding skulls on the end that are racking you with teeth and all kinds of
like
shit.
A shambling mound, but less overgrowth and garbage and more skulls and bones.
It's all bone, man. It's a bone fiend. A bone fiend. Let's see here. Well,
it's a
what's
skeleton
to say
with
about
surpluses.
Bone fiends. Man. They come from charnel pits or mass graves full of bones. There you go.
What are charnel pits?
Like a charnel house,
it's like a ditch with bones in it.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, like a big ditch with bones in it. In this case, it's a canyon, and I had to redo the map. So hopefully this works a little bit better. Did Vino, did you get on the table? You guys on there?
Nope, I'm still attempting to update.
So we hope we're going to have a game tonight. Fantasy Grounds, they're having a problem with servers. I don't know, seems like a DNS issue to me. It couldn't resolve some stuff for me earlier. and the problems may have compounded. So we're just kind of chatting it up for a few minutes here. We definitely won't stay long if we can't get everybody on the table. So let's talk about New World, because I think everybody here is playing it.
Just about.
I'm not, but I'll pretend.
No, but I played in the beta a while ago. It's just I don't have the time at the moment.
Brad, give me a performance roll.
Brad is a mime tonight. He's of a mime to not talk.
Disagree.
He's tapping.
The hell?
That box is hard to get out of.
Box.
But now I'm free. Oh no, it's back.
Oh, that box.
The hell are you talking about, Brad?
The mimes always get stuck in the boxes.
Oh.
Or they're pulling a rope.
Or caught in a windstorm.
Well, yeah. Maybe they're from Chicago.
Chicago?
The Windy City. Been to Chicago one time on a trip, and it was really nice. I liked it a lot.
I hope somebody got that reference.
I went to the airport there on Christmas Eve. I didn't like that.
In
Ooh,
Chicago?
I bet it was a mess.
Yeah.
Yeah, I heard Chicago. I mean, this was like unfathomably warm in April. They were like, this is, I mean, the tulips were blooming. I mean, it's like totally weird.
Nah, just
like,
go
this
with it.
isn't right. Like, okay.
Well,
I still liked it.
for many years now, I don't know since COVID, but the three busiest airports in the world, and it would vary from year to year, would be Heathrow in London, Hartsfield in Atlanta, or O'Hare in Chicago. So
Isn't the Dallas Fort Worth airport and the one closest to New York City pretty damn busy too?
probably, but
Yeah, but they have several in
I
New
think
York
the-
City though. Is what I think one of the things.
I think Atlanta
So
beats them.
yeah, I think because Atlanta gets
But-
a lot of the like freight traffic or something.
Yeah, there's it's Delta's hubs there, and
Yeah.
FedEx has a hub, and
So yeah, it
FedEx has a hub everywhere.
flying internationally into Chicago O'Hare on Christmas Eve. It took a very long time. I don't recommend it.
I imagine.
well, we got Christmas right around the corner.
We got
Yeah,
Halloween in 4
I flew
days.
to Atlanta
5
from
days.
West Palm.
I'd say yeah. Most of them are not making the world one apparently.
We sat on the tarmac for 3 hours, waiting for it to not lightning for 15 minutes.
Really?
And the pilot gets on. He's like, well, ladies and gentlemen, this is how it works. Now, we can get out of line. There's like a huge line. We could all see it sitting on the tarmac. And I can take you back over and we can unload. And you guys can sit in the terminal. And then when we get the all clear from the tower that we could take off, then we can load you all back on the plane and then get in line.
Get back in line.
Or we can sit here every 15 minutes. They're going to let us know if there's a lightning strike in the area. We have to sit here for another 15 minutes. So we're like, no lightning, no lightning, no lightning. 3 hours later, we took off.
Shit, I don't understand why that. I mean, I used to fly in and out of Tampa all the time. That's the lightning capital of the world. They don't stop flights down there for lightning. We're ripping down.
Oh, if it's lightning like on the property, like
Right.
where the airplanes are taking off, they'll stop it.
Yeah.
Yeah, if it's maybe just right there. Oh, you're in a big
I think
metal too.
it'll-
What's the worst that can happen?
And in general, it's bad idea for a plane that's made of mostly metal to be flying through a lightning storm.
Yeah,
It's
but
not
you're not
grounded.
grounded, so and you're sitting on big rubber tires. What was it, American that had a big blowout?
I was meaning if you were
The other
flying.
day on landing, blew out a bunch of tires.
I don't know. That would require watching the news.
Yeah, exactly. Well, at least it wasn't political. You know.
Yeah, true.
So you think.
Well, I imagine that
There's
sort of
an
thing
agenda.
happens fairly regularly.
It's Trump's fault those tires blew out. Just ask him.
Oh. Yeah, or Biden's fault, or somebody's fault. It's
I like
the
to
Chinese
imagine
because they made the tires, right?
I was gonna say,
It
I like to
probably
imagine
is.
that the two pilots come out. One's got like a Republican thing on, the other's got a Democrat thing, and the reason all the tires blew out because they just kept fighting in the cockpit, and they're just blaming each other the whole time.
So no luck on connecting, guys. I've only got 2 players on the table. That's not going to work for us.
I can still connect it to an updated version if you want.
Yeah, but we're really good players, Mark. We're really good, and everyone is just going to die anyways, but us two. So we can continue.
This is a pretty nasty encounter, and that's why I'm, really wanting.
And
yeah, don't worry about updating.
Suzuki's all the way over on the other side of the damn freaking map.
Let's just run with what you brung. Is that what you?
Well, I know it can screw things
you
up.
Can't stop updating.
Well, you technically can.
Load or no load. It's not. I mean, you can't like.
Well, you
can stop trying to get in and then start over again. But
Brad's connecting, running a different version, but that's okay. We'll see if it. Now, if we start having hiccups right off the bat, we're just going to kill it. We're just.
It looked like it was more with GM side of things in the updates.
Yeah, it could still really screw with things.
Oh, it can, but I'm just saying it may not.
It probably will.
Like the one time we did Strahd and the one person was older. She's like, it'll be fine. Let's go. Okay. And then he's like, why are there so many errors? There's a reason between all these.
Yeah, me personally, I don't want to keep seeing the thing popping up saying error this, error that.
I kind of do want to see what it says, so just make it error out. I want to see what it says.
Well, Brad's connecting to the table, so he can tell you.
All right.
I don't have any errors yet.
Well, start rolling random stuff. You still need to give me that performance roll.
Oh, that's true.
Roll a dexterity performance roll.
Got a 6.
With exploding dice and everything.
Yeah, I think you got or you pulled it off of playing New World then, I believe.
Here, I'll do a science roll
to
properly describe the plant life in this game.
Yeah.
Sweezy has faith in me.
I think we're good. Just kill your FG app and load up the old version, Benno. We'll run with it.
Oh, I've got that on there twice. I'm not very intimidating.
Timmons doesn't have intimidation.
Yeah, neither does Doc Fong. That's the problem. But he also has a hindrance that gives him a penalty to it. Which is why it was at -5.
I can repair stuff. Wow.
Kind of. Try to fix it, but I'm scared.
All right, so now I guess as soon as Benno gets on the table, we have to decide who wants to run. In Gorgio's character, he was not going to make it tonight. Well, we'll draw cards for that. We'll see what happens. Matter of fact, let's go.
I refuse.
Did you share the new map?
Not yet.
Okay.
Wait till Vino gets on, and then we'll.
All right. I wasn't sure if you had already done it, and I just missed it.
Yeah, I trimmed it all down, which cut the big section off where Sweezy G was over there. So I just kind of moved him forward. We've got to remember that he's another good. He's twice that distance away from there. 50.
Yeah, everything worked great in the other day. Just something with that map and everything.
Yeah, the map was. Well, I looked at it. It was 2.2 megs. I like all my maps to be under 1 meg.
Yeah, but 2.2 is nothing. I'm loading 25, 30 megs.
Really?
Yeah, so it was probably line of sight. You probably had like that one time I had the broken line of sight. One of my trees had like 1 million freaking points in it.
Really? Well, it did get better when I took the occluders off, but it still wasn't. I think by then it was like fantasy.
Yeah, that's what I had, like 1 million occluders in it on one tree.
Yeah.
It was just like, it looked like a big ball.
Oh yeah, because the one it was used the other day was 14 megabytes.
Yeah,
So you can use ones that are more than one now, like with broken
2.5 is nothing in Fantasy Ground or in Unity.
Yeah, it was probably all the lines of sight and the occluders, et cetera, like y'all are saying.
Let's see, I loaded the Neverwinter map into Lost Mines of Fandover. Let's see how big that map was. That's like right from Schley. Campaigns. Images. Elimino, Neverwinter. Where's it at?
It's in the technical abyss.
Brad ate it.
Can't help it. You put all that sauce on it.
That
Here's the
chocolate sauce,
Fanland.
right?
Let's see what the Fanland map is. 5 megabytes.
Wookie says hi.
Hi, Moki.
But did you try some dice rolls?
Yeah, a few.
Let's see what happens. What do you think?
We can try it.
Top of the round, looky there. Doc Fong pulls Joker.
But can you push the map?
I can. And let's find out. Sweezy G gets a card. Luke gets a card. Doc gets a card. Timmons gets a card. Luke, the guy that said not it, gets to run.
Yep, and I said not it.
The drunk tonight.
I said I refuse.
Yes. I'm so glad to hear that you're willing to be a team player.
Who said
Marv,
this
that
was anything to do with
Neverwinter
me?
map that I loaded for Lost Mines, 19.3 megabytes.
Really?
Yeah. I mean, it took a second to load, remember? But
Yeah.
Brad's so good at playing Albert anyway. Aren't you, Brad?
I'm giving you a
but
chance
there was
now.
no
You can do it
occluders
better.
on it, you know, none of that. So that makes the difference, I think.
He is released, Vino. If you can talk Brad into it, that's fine. But I can completely understand. I think Brad has had the bad luck of the draw all but
I
once.
didn't have him last time, so you can have him this time, Vino.
Ugh, fine. I guess you don't want that special Starfinder item.
Oh,
Depends
what
what it is.
a bastard.
You can't bribe a player from another table. That's
No
cheating.
shit, that's bad. That is really cheating in tabletop RPG, man.
I don't know if it's cheating, but it just ain't right.
It's
That's for
unethical.
sure.
That's the word we're
yeah,
looking for. It's unethical.
Oh, I wasn't serious anyway.
Good
It's
thing
munchkin-y. That's what it is. It's munchkin-y.
Good thing you're not a doctor, Vino. We'd pull your med license, man.
All right. Well, I have two scary things right next to me.
You do have two scary things right
so
next to you.
my thinking is, I'm gonna go on hold for now and see if Sweezy and or Albert can do something
Yep.
that will distract them.
Now you realize they're both entangled, so which courtesy of Doc Fong. I don't know how long that lasts, Doc, and how long it's been on there. I'm sure the game will let us know.
I think it has to take an action.
It has to take an action to untangle itself. Very good.
Yeah.
Okay.
Actually, that's an idea. How about this? I am going to try to defend.
Aha.
Does he like go wah?
And then run
No,
behind her. Hobble behind Luke. Is that difficult terrain over there?
I believe so.
Everything
Yeah,
off
the
of the
bones are difficult
pathways.
terrain.
Yep.
Maybe not as much right there, but everywhere else, it's all difficult terrain.
But that part would be over difficult terrain.
Yes.
Yeah, that's like a tree. A bone tree.
Let's try going this ways.
There you go.
Okay. You're going to defend and move. So these guys will.
As long as they're not shaking, they should be able to get an op attack if you choose.
Yeah, and I don't think either one of them are. They are not.
No, because they kept making their bullshit rolls.
All right, Bone Fiend 46. Let me go to combat. He's going to try to bite you as you.
Yeah, people are on the forums or on the Discord also saying that they're getting it. HTTP 1.522 unknown HTTP status.
Yeah, it keeps going back between
And that's a
what was
miss.
Yeah.
It keeps going back between 524 and 522. At least it was for me when I last canceled it.
Yeah, somebody else is getting Forge subscriptions. Getting Forge subscriptions.
It's happening on some of the other
The
parts
other one
too.
tries to claw you. And will probably.
Oh, shit.
Stop it.
Yeah, that's.
I think that one might hit.
Wow.
Yeah, that one's gonna hit.
Now roll all ones. I said all ones.
Doc, would you like to try to soak that?
On the one hand, I do. On the other hand, and I don't think I can.
You're
There's only
not.
really
You're
one
not in
option
that bad a
fair.
shape, really. I mean,
I'm gonna. Wait, will that stop me from moving, or do I get? I can still move when I'm shaken, so it doesn't matter. Yeah, I'm gonna save my penny.
Okay. And you are able to move, although you are shaken and have taken a wound. You see Doc turn and start to run. He's like sprinkled this stuff all over the place and caused these roots to reach up and grab these masses, and they start fighting against it. Doc turns to run, and they both attack him. One of them gets a hold of him, knocks him forward a little bit, but he seems to be doing all right.
Not my jacket.
Sweezy G, who is another, that much
5
distance
parsecs away.
Yeah.
He's 5 parsecs away. Might as well be.
Yeah.
Let's see.
Yeah, they're going home for now.
Earns a action card and quadruples his speed or whatever he did that one time.
All right.
Da, 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 da.
Benno, what does Albert do?
Well, for one, I'm a little confused because he has 2 Colt Peacemaker 45s on his combat tab.
He's got the pew pew thing. He's got a 2-gun kit, I believe.
No, he doesn't.
Yeah.
He has double tap.
Double tap.
Are you sure?
Yeah.
Because he told me. I thought he had both.
No. Dark Bargain, double tap, filthy rich, followers, marksman, nerves of steel, and very attractive.
Oh well.
That came in handy. Very attractive came in handy.
He's been too drunk to take advantage of it this whole campaign.
Right.
Up to this point, everyone's been assuming he had two-gun kid because he's been shooting twice.
Well, if you're gonna be very attractive and you burn it to then you gotta be a role player too. You gotta actually open your mouth.
He's got the mustache.
Character's different.
Courtesy of Drake takes, you can remove your wound, Doc Fong. Yes, sir.
Yay.
That's how that works. Buy it with the chat points.
I think
Okay, Albert. Yeah, what's he gonna do?
I think he's just gonna say, "I'm a much better shooter than Luke," and
Oh, yeah, that's it with a raise.
Tim is like, you gotta shoot him in the head with a shotgun. Up close.
Well, let's see. They have no more bennies, but guess what the DM does?
You put chat, take away bennies from DM. No,
Nice.
it's not up there.
Oh, so they suffered penalties. I thought I succeeded. Guess what? I did not. How did he all of a sudden get 3 wounds?
Oh, well, he had 2 wounds and he just got shot a third time.
Oh, it wasn't showing 2 wounds for me before.
Yeah, it did. When the first one that missed me got a -2 from it. One of them's uninjured, one of them has -2, which I think was from the shotgun to the head.
now.
Yeah. Well, this guy's.
I think that was the shotgun to the head.
This guy's not in good shape, but I believe they have
Timmons
that undead
blasted
fortitude
this one,
or whatever it is.
and then took off running, and there was another one down here, and as he went by, he shot that one later, and like got 8 wounds on it or something. I remember. Boom!
Yeah, I shot the one down here, and then you blew him apart.
Yeah, maybe he had a wound or something on him. That's true.
Yeah, I had lit him up with the machine gun earlier.
Yeah, and then he's gonna move that way.
Moving around the big cactus, the big cacti. This bone fiend remains shaken. So yeah, he's gonna remain shaken. And I think I'm gonna leave him that way. This guy, though, with his movement speed,
He's entangled.
Entangled.
He is entangled. He is going to use his action to disentangle himself. And
It was a roll.
Is it a roll?
Yeah,
Probably is.
And there was a roll.
Yeah, because you can get out of both bound and entanglement with a raise. I think it's a wait. Let's see.
I thought it was
probably a strength roll.
Strength, yeah.
Athletics or strength -2.
Probably gonna give him the -2 because he's entangled.
Yeah, or you can use athletics.
-2.
If it's strength, athletics is not.
It gave you the -2.
Yeah, so
it was a 5, so it wasn't a raise.
But he was only entangled. He wasn't bound.
Oh,
right. So
damn it.
I will take entangled off of him.
Next time, put a blindfold on him. Then he bound. Then he.
You forgot the ball gag, Drake.
That's optional.
What does it say? Bone side parry -1.
I think it's because he's got a really big weapon and it gives him a parry negative.
Okay.
I know some of the two-handed weapons do that because they're big and it's hard to block things with or something.
Well, we know he is moving forward. Let's see toward who he is moving. Luke is odd.
Yes, I am.
Did that roll or not?
I don't see it. There it goes.
A 10. Well, he doesn't like Doc Fong for whatever reason.
But does this mean it's canonical that I'm not odd?
I guess. Yeah.
Well, since we're both odd, it's
I think it's canon that Doc Fong is a little odd. I mean, it's been written.
I want to try to interrupt when he gets to the square before he meets the square with Doc Fong.
Interrupt when he gets here.
Yep.
Okay. That's a contested. Well, he has no action left, so. But to stop his movement right there, athletics.
Yeah, I believe it is athletics. Yeah.
And unfortunately, you do not. But he doesn't have an action, so he makes it up to there. Unless you would like to Benny that roll.
Yeah, I'll try.
Yeah.
Ooh, there we go.
Makes sense, Brad. Okay,
Yeah.
so you interrupt. When he gets right here, what do you do?
I unload on him with the Gatling cannon before Jackphone becomes an innocent bystander.
Okay. Let's hope you don't crit fail here.
Plus, it's hard to crit fail with that many shots.
It is. Let's see. Shooting Gatling 1, 3. That's a
Of course,
miss,
two of
a
them
hit,
miss.
and a miss. So you did get a hit.
How's that work? You just gotta get one hit and you roll damage?
Yeah, you can get up to 3, and you can do up to 3 damages.
Oh, wow.
And since it's rate of fire 3, you roll 3 shooting and then 1 wild die.
Well, that stopped him in his tracks. And you see him kind of, you start shooting this thing, and that Gatling gun is spinning around and getting hotter and hotter and hotter. And you're plowing into this thing, and it's just spinning around in circles. And Luke kind of ducks down. Bones are flying up off the ground and flying off of this thing. That worked out pretty well. His turn is done, and you are no longer on hold. Very good. Albert, give me a notice roll.
Uh-oh.
Oh, Albert. Sorry. Fuck.
You see this thing start to form. There's this. You actually see this happen. This black skull, black glowing skull rises off the ground. There's like these lights moving around it, and all these bones start to encase this thing. And he just pulls all these bones up, and he's going to use his action to form. Right
There's
before
another
your
one back
very
here.
eyes. Timmons.
Timmons is like running this direction, and he's gonna. Does he see this thing?
Give me this one. You can give me a notice roll. It's kind of behind a cactus, but I'm not going to count that.
Yeah, I mean,
just give me a
the
notice.
cactus is only a foot tall, right?
Oh no, that's a what do you call those?
I know,
what do you call those things?
It's got a whole.
A saguaro cactus?
Saguaro, thank you.
Although I'm wondering why they made it in the middle of the path, because that's got to be like hundreds of years old. Seems like they should have built the pile around.
Yeah.
Rolling?
Yeah, sorry, Brad.
14?
You absolutely do notice this thing as it now looms 10 feet tall, massive
So
bones.
Timmons is gonna move over to the cactus next to the cactus over here, swivel his shotgun around, and he's gonna pop open his shotgun, and 2 shells fly up into the air, and quicker than you would think from a big guy, he shoves 2 shells into the shotgun and catches the other 2 in his hand, or kind of more like guides them to his pocket, and they both go bing bonk off of the skull he's got stuffed in his pocket from far away. And then he clips the shotgun and he looks over at this thing, and he's just gonna double barrel blast the freaking Bone Fiend number 18.
Both barrels
At the same time, because he's kind of.
Do you have a quick loader?
Amped. What do you mean?
Do you have the quick loader feat? All right, then your shooting roll is going to be at a -2.
Yeah.
Right, and I'm not gonna take the +2. Oh, I don't get the +2 on double barrel anyways. So maybe I will just shoot one barrel then,
Okay.
and then I'll just be a regular shot.
There you go. One barrel.
Make a sense. One barrel on this Bone Fiend number 18 with a
it's a
a
hit.
hit. I get a couple of bones off of it. And Daddy needs a new pair of blast shoes. Shaken.
Oh, you shake him up. Okay. So this thing gets blown backwards, and it kind of stands there, and pieces of bones are falling off of it, and you see him trying to pull bones back up onto himself. Anything else,
And then
Tim?
Tim is just gonna step behind the cactus and pretend he's a.
So
leaf.
you're thankful it is a big cactus.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He turns sideways. He turns sideways like in Total. What was the True Lies? Tom Arnold or whatever he kisses the pole.
Yeah. Okay. Luke hiding in the over here in the snaky weeds.
Well,
It's not
because
very
of
well hidden.
well, because of my calculating, I can remove a negative or a penalty, I should say, from my action. Ignores up to 2 penalties for 1 action. It says include multi-action cover range and even wound penalties. It doesn't say fear, but I imagine it can still be applied to fear. Pretty sure, yeah, I am feared. So
You're a
pop.
feared. You've got a 1 feared. That's a hit
Wow, that's a little surprising.
with Juliet. Oh. Holy shit.
Damn.
Okay, he's got some minis, so he's definitely going to try to soak. And what happens?
He
Soaks
soaks
2 of
2
them.
of them.
I think as a GM, I'm happy. I'll take that. I'll take that roll.
A 2 soaker? Yeah, hell yeah, that's always nice.
At least it is for the player characters, not necessarily the NPCs.
I've got to get with Maticuri this weekend and get rid of this damn VC. Either Drake's frozen up or Venom's frozen up. You know,
Oh,
But
sorry. I had my
Drake
camera off for a moment.
wasn't doing much for a while there. I think he was doing it on purpose
what is it?
because
Oh,
he
I
had the
thought it
look
was
on his face like,
Oh, he paused his camera.
yeah, like
I
exactly.
used to get screenshots before they fixed his cable at his house. I used to grab these screenshots when his
yeah,
when his
because I would
face
freeze like 5-10 times a night, just like.
and I'd post them. There's good pictures posted out there. I'm gonna have to figure out how to use them somehow. Oh, where'd we go? Oh, it's the end of the round and the top of the next round, which brings us to Albert with an ace.
Here, I'm gonna drop that zip file he made for me right now.
Well, he doesn't care much for these bone masses coming out and such. So I'm gonna attempt to shoot this one that just popped up next to him.
It's a zipped up zip file, but it's okay. You'll be all right. Wow, 97.68 megabytes.
Wow, that was horrible.
Just under the threshold.
That was horrible. I'm going to apply that.
Why is Albert running around me? Ted's like,
On the
this is
tree.
my cactus. You get away from my cactus. I'm using this cactus. You're going to knock me into it and poke me. Get away from me, Albert. You're drunk.
Get away from me, Albert. I don't know, man. I'm gonna hide right back here. Bone Fiend. Shaken status is removed. And which one's that? That's him. He still needs to untangle himself. So he's going to make a strength roll. And,
it's a strength -2 or athletics.
Oh, athletics. Okay. That's probably even better. What do you think about that?
I think you should have rolled a double 1.
I concur.
Unfortunately, that didn't happen.
His just arm just falls off, and he's like, "Oh no, not again."
That used his action.
It does make me think of
He's got
the light or whatever falling on that one character in Brad's game. I can't even remember the damn character
Wait,
name.
was that when Ziggy had a light fall on him and got like 4 wounds?
Yeah, that's it.
And I meant it as a joke because it did like 1d6 damage or something.
And then it exploded like insanely.
And that's when we explained to that player what exploding dice were.
Yeah, because it was still relatively early in that game.
No.
Yeah, I think that was like the first time he ever played Savage Worlds.
Okay.
Well, what a way to introduce exploding dice.
I know, right? Then the other character went to carry him up to safety. He goes up the elevator. Instead of using the ladder, he carries him and tries to go up the elevator cable. I'm like, well, if you do that, that's like a -4 or something because you're climbing at cable one-handed, as opposed to the ladder, which would be no penalty. He's like, I'm going to do it anyway. And then he rolled like a 20. It
Yeah.
just backflipped up the elevator.
I don't see how it can. So it's still only.
Well, I don't think he backflipped. I think he's holding the person. He grabs the cable and just goes yank and kind of jumps up using his arm and hand.
Yeah.
Rate of fire 3 is what it is. Okay. All right. So it does not work that way. It works. That's only when something else happens. Bone shards. Here we go. Thrown bone shards. 1, 2, 3. I want to. You got 3 targets there. Doc is 1, 2, 3, 4 for Albert. 5, 6 for Timmons. 3, 4 for Albert. This thing's going to hurl some bones at this drunk that's running around back here.
Well, as the player, I am okay with this.
As a player. As other players, we are okay with this.
I like the long range -4. He's like, I'll get a raise anyway.
Ooh,
that is a wound.
Well, he would probably try to soak that. Oh well.
Unfortunately, it does not. Would you like to Benny your soak roll?
No, I've only got 1 Benny left for him, so
Okay.
he does at least have nerves of steel, so he'll ignore it. So not a big deal.
You should roll to see if it hits his flask.
yeah. I think that's he's moved. He's done what he's gonna do. He's gonna do this guy. What happened?
Wait, I thought.
Oh, shaking status.
Isn't Albert kind of sober at the moment?
He is. He hasn't had a drink in a while. He did have a -2 to his shooting, didn't he?
I thought he said he didn't have time for that and got it back out last time.
Oh, did he? Didn't have time for that. Took
his
shot, drank half his flask. Let's see. I believe. Let's see how Bone Scythe reads. Bone fiends for massive size to reap their foes. Damage, strength, 2 hands, parry, 1, blah blah blah. I don't. It doesn't say that it hits multiple targets. I thought that was basically the function of the scythe. Bone scythe.
I mean, it definitely seems like there should be a cleave involved.
Or it just, how much damage does it do?
It's 2 hands, and it's strength plus a D10.
So, I mean, it's high damage. It is like a great axe.
It is like a great axe. So we're going to pick 1 target.
Does it have a reach?
No, he's going to have to figure out where he's going here. It should have reach, though.
That would make sense.
Well, Pathfinder, I don't believe scythes have reach. Or at least Pathfinder 1.
He swings this thing at you, Luke, and you kind of get behind this tree, and boom, this big old extension of some femur bones and some like some kind of claws on the end of it comes swinging around, and it hits this tree and just explodes everywhere. Bones flash.
Ah, damn, he unshakes.
Yes, this guy unshakes, and Timmons is definitely odd. Well, both of these fuckers are odd. Did that roll? No.
Yes. Yes, it did.
Oh, it did?
Bob.
Oh,
yeah, it just took it a second.
No, that was the second roll. The other one rolled off the end of the chat window. All right, so he moves towards Timmons.
Certainly a lot better without all the damn lag from the map.
18. And they do have a speed of 8.
So, Timmons is gonna he had to pulled the branch back on the cactus a little bit. And when he moves up there, he lets the branch go and it goes pling, and it magically makes him miss the first attack thanks to chat.
And Drake removed a wound. Drake takes redeemed to miss me. Oh, that's you can't. That talk about cheating. Oh my gosh.
He's on the cactus. I sit on the cactus.
Okay, so he takes a swing at you and misses.
I did that before it was way even his turn, so I knew he was coming.
You knew he was coming. Doc Fong, shaken status is removed.
Oh, he only gets one attack?
Yeah, unless I take 2 attack actions, and I could with these guys, but I mean they just came out of shaken too, so.
Oh yeah, and he ran all the way up there too.
All right,
Timmons looks over at Albert and says, I hope you can get out of here, because I ain't sticking around. You guys need to run.
Take a shot at this guy.
I used to tell you guys all the time that running is an option, and I get to a point and I don't say that anymore. But, hit with a raise.
Well, running is all good unless you're by yourself, you know, all the way across the board and watching your fellow characters die. Splash fart test?
He's out of bennies, and I'm not going to use one on him. I'm taking him out of play.
Well, in fairness, I can start running to you, and I have no attacks for the next 6 action, or I can shoot them. At least try to help.
All right.
Okay.
Doc takes one out. Which one did you take out? This guy.
This one.
Yeah.
So Doc, since he's got the 2 pistols, he's gonna hold them like this. Camera width is enough, and shoot at both of these at once, and so his left-hand shot's going at the other one.
That's a hit. Damn. Old Doc's getting pretty good with these pistols.
Ooh.
Got some meat too.
Oh.
No shit. And you blow several bones off this thing, and it kind of quivers for a second. And then Doc is like moving.
It's gonna take cover against a wall of bone.
Wait, quivering bone? Yeah, bump.
Dump.
So but anyway, he says, Luke, I softened him up and I'll let you finish him.
Luke?
Going to pull off the hatchet or from his belt with his free hand and go chopping at this thing.
That's a miss.
I'm going to Benny that.
That is a miss.
Damn.
He is shaken. It seems like he's trying to pull himself back together. You know, there's more. He's grabbing more bones and stuff. Maybe you can't tell which direction he's looking. Fuck.
He's
That's hard to narrate that. But so you move away from him, and for whatever reason, he doesn't take an op shot attack against you.
Well, he's shaking.
Well,
He
I
can't.
know,
Putting
but
his skulls back on.
yeah, he's putting his,
No,
he's cramming more skulls into his body. He's losing
Shot
his
one
heads.
of them off, and he's like, "I'll get 5 more."
Timmons, face to face with Mr. Bonefiend.
Timmons is gonna swivel like, you know, he's got his shotgun. You know, he's gonna turn it this way, and he's got this big wood block and iron straps on the bottom of his shotgun now, where he's repaired the stock so many times that he just turned it into a club. And he's just gonna club this thing, and then he's gonna take off running. He's like, "Get away from me! I think he's after the skull." Where's my? Oh, there it is. Shotgun butt. Number 18.
Hit.
Nice.
No, and he's in melee with it too. Very nice indeed.
Damn.
Oh.
I like how it still does the click when you hit it with the butt of the
11 toughness. Yikes. And then Timmons is like moving his pace of 8.
All right. You have
He's
extraction,
like,
don't you?
Yes.
Yeah. Timmons like, "I told you, Albert, you better not stand next to me."
Run.
And that's Timmons' turn.
All right. Sweezy G.
Kind of left him out there in the open a little bit.
Nah, it's Albert. He'll be all right.
Yeah, I mean, if you miss the bone thing with the Gatling gun and you hit Albert, it's okay. It's okay. Or the cactus. We don't care. Same difference.
I did remove a wound from the cactus if it gets hurt.
Nice.
Well, I'd say raw, they have to be in an adjacent space or directly in the line of fire.
We're just giving
Which is
you
why
options.
I interrupted
That's
him
all.
later. But, yeah.
We're just giving you options. That's all.
Brad redeemed remove a wound from the Cigaro.
Whoa.
They were fighting there. I got worried about my new cactus friend.
Oh shit.
Nice.
Oh fuck.
29 4 wounds to number 18.
Didn't even have a raise.
I love it when D8s ace multiple times.
Yeah.
Let's see. Does he have? Yeah.
You see, like, and a bullet hits him.
Yeah, but it only takes one, and then exploding dice.
Well, he soaked one of the wounds anyway.
So, well, I'd say at this point, my goal is to just shake them as much as I can to at least let you guys try to run away.
Well, 3 wounds is technically pretty good.
Yeah.
It's pretty good, indeed.
I love it when D8s
covering fire
explode.
What is the whole goal of taking the nest, too, is we're worried about reinforcements from the other guys.
Well, while you're thinking about it, Sweezy G, it's your turn again.
There's a lot of bones to form other bad guys, too.
Tim is like, light him up again!
There's another one back there you could shoot.
They're both
There is, but I'm going to go ahead and try to finish this one off.
I mean, that's fair.
Not enough ammunition.
Can turn into 2.
Oh, no, that's actually something to, I should have 39 left. It only fires 10 per, but I spent 30 on that first gun, but then I switched guns. I didn't change the ammunition in the, like back when we were fighting across the thing.
Oh, you didn't update your ammo on the new gun.
Yeah, because I shoved that one off the hill. Oh, I'm going to go ahead and Benny that.
But do you still have the recoil on there?
That's a hit. One hit.
Yes, I do. God damn it. I had to change. I thought I removed the weight. I did remove the weight.
That was for the encumbrance, but it also has the recoil.
It says recoil -2.
But it's
Yeah,
supposed
we
to be
couldn't
mounted,
do that.
isn't it?
We were adding 2 because we didn't have a way
Yeah, but
to
it didn't change anything on this attack, so
I
could
would have
add
made the
2.
last one into a hit with a raise. Or
the last one
hit.
didn't have the -2
No.
recoil.
Yeah, it did.
It's also
Oh, it did.
it's
It
also
did, right.
considered at medium range, so don't forget to factor that in.
Yeah.
It's in there.
No,
Well, yeah, the end
no,
result
because he is twice that far away, technically.
No, I was meaning if you.
I was still
Oh, okay.
medium when I was on the other map.
Yep.
It's still medium. Same difference.
It's just that the end result was a 6. If it didn't have a recoil, it would be an 8.
Right.
Which one? The last one was a 2.
Oh no, the first of the second batch.
Bone Fiend 18, medium range -2 equals 0.
Above that,
The
Twice.
first shot for my reroll.
Oh, hit with a raise. Okay, the 8 would have been.
I think it registered it as a 6 because of the medium range.
Let me get rid of
and
the
the recoil. So it's 10 minus 4, but should have been 10 minus 2.
So it should be an 8.
Yep. Hit with a raise.
So he gets a Benny and doesn't reroll that.
Yep. I'll give you your Benny back.
No, that was on my reroll. I still would have had to reroll. I would have missed the other.
Oh.
No, I would have gotten 2 hits on the first one with no raise.
You would have gotten 2 hits with the first one? Yeah,
Yeah, the
you
first
would
one
have,
came
but
off
you
3,
would.
3, and
Yep.
1.
Yeah, but you wouldn't have got the
raise.
raises.
Yeah.
So which one do you want to take, the first one or the second one?
I had a lot of bennies. I'll just go ahead and take the second one with the raise.
Okay.
Do that exploding dice again.
I agree.
Okay, there it is. Exploded
that
on
was
a 1 and a 2.
No, that was the raised die I did.
Yeah, the extra d6 for the raised damage.
All
it's
right.
like getting a crit.
It can't always be just the perfect shot. Doc Fong, 2-gun kid.
Oh, well, I'll rotate, and now I'll shoot my left one at this guy. I guess I would have rotated last time, but I'm still going to shoot this guy with my left gun.
Do
Well,
you
you could always cross your hands.
Ooh, dramatically.
Let's see, does he have
At least a hit.
edges?
I don't know. For some reason,
You do
I
have
see
2-gun
Doc
kid.
Fong with these huge ass pistols, hip firing them. I don't know. It just seems more like he would have crossed.
All right, well, that didn't work, so he's going to bring his right hand over to cross it dramatically for support also.
Fire too soon.
So he's going to say, Luke, finish that one off, too. Good job.
All right, so no Benny on that. All right.
I'm keeping it just in case.
Timmons.
Timmons still has a shell and a shotgun, and there's a target right there. So Timmons is going to shoot at it.
Oh, shit.
Nice. Oh.
Ooh, one exploded.
Wow.
Hopefully so did the bad guy.
See, you got to hit him in the heads.
Well, he's
There's
got
so
him.
many.
Like 4 skulls bust as this shotgun blast just hits the whole thing.
There were so many skulls, I wasn't sure which ones to choose.
So it's got 5 wounds now.
Okay. Which one is he?
The one right
This one,
here.
18, right? Okay.
Yeah. And then Timmons he's going to continue to use his pace and go this way.
Fuck out of there.
And pass his turn.
Oh. Did we forget about that? Or is it what's going on with the circle?
I don't know, but
LBT.
I don't like it.
It's an LBT. There's a...
Uh-oh. I think he literally exploded the thing.
There's a G and a Q missing. I'm just.
Luke takes 2 wounds as bones explode out of this thing.
I don't get any sort of
Nope.
Agility roll or something.
Nope.
I'll take the
you
1.
soak 1. Good job on that. Let's see. Albert takes 2 wounds.
I don't think he's gonna find them. He's gonna use his last Benny for that. Oh yeah, and he gets explosions.
Oh yeah, he soaked them both. Of course he
Lucky-ass
does.
bastard.
Drunk fucker. All
Takes
right.
an empty glass bottle.
All right, Luke. You are shaken and bigger.
Wait, so he was shaken at the end of Timon's turn because that's when the guy exploded, right?
Because he shot him.
Timmons killed him.
Timmons already. That's what I'm trying to figure out here. Timmons already passed his turn. You did not do this. Give me a vigor roll. Let's see if you can remove shaking.
Or you could just go back to Timmons and pass it, and it'll automatically do it.
I think it's spirit for shaking also.
There we go. There, shaking status removed.
Nice.
Well, you know what? This guy back here is kind of pissed me off, so I'm going to use a point of conviction on this last round. Or, ammo, I mean.
Timmons like, my bad. My bad.
Damn. Well, you hit it. Let's see if you can get through these bastards' toughness.
And it goes off and says,
What kind of shit is that?
More sixes would have been nice.
Romeo, where art thou, Romeo?
Wherefore art thou? That is 1 wound. He's got 1 ship left. He's going to try to soak it, and he does.
Fuck. Yep, that's 6. Luke will then.
No, come back, Luke. Luke.
Why?
Yeah, you didn't move. Approve Timmons's move.
Yeah. Tim's like, I'm moving. You see this, don't you, Marv?
Timmons
yeah.
like,
Yeah,
Marv out of here.
Marv sees it now. I'm more zoomed. I'm
I'm
zoomed in on the map. Let's see. Okay, the Bone Fiend actually moves. Well, he's only got 1 target. He's not shaken. And unfortunately,
I pointed at Albert.
Unless he truly is after the skull, then
they are not. They are not after the skull. This is. So
I
this
think
is
we're mindless.
Yeah.
Anyway.
So we get through this encounter, and I'll read you a little bit about Jehoshaphat Valley here. So, let's see. What does he want to do? He's got all those things. He's going to try to give you a hug with these claws.
Oh no, not a pointy hug.
remember Timmons crit failed his fear roll about coming in here. So
I hope you have a Benny, Doc.
I have 1.
Ooh.
Uh-oh.
Well, that wasn't too bad. For all the exploding, it kind of surprised me.
Does he look like he's going to do something else here too?
No, now, Brad. What kind of fucking question is that?
Right,
no, I did not.
He did. 2 hands
no, he did not. He took a swipe at you.
I think I'll just get hurt. I'm worried that I'm getting hit worse, and I need the Benny then. How many arms does he have anyway?
Probably about 150.
Oh, okay.
150.
Reaching out with skulls on the end of bones, like smashing us.
Yeah, humorous bones and
biting us.
All right, well, I will take a wound.
You will take a wound. Okay. Doc had to really think about that.
No, I did say it a second ago.
Okay.
But then nothing happened, so I thought I'd say it again just in case.
All right, you sure? Okay. Sorry, Doc, but I didn't take the 2 actions, so he's not going to do anything else. Albert.
Let's see how good a shot he is.
Oh. Well, I'm going to use marksman and get a +1 on this roll. Only make sure he's targeted. He is not.
Got the gold right here, Paul. Josie and I whipped him good. Whoa!
Nice.
Very nice. Unfortunately, that. Oh,
Wah.
wow.
Oh,
No.
Aw.
Wah, wah, wah.
and he's going to stay put.
Oh, he's going to stay there. All right, very good.
Oh.
Doc Fong remains
Oh,
shaken,
no.
but it is his turn. He does have one Benny left.
You can still move, Doc. You just can't do anything else.
Can you go and hold if you're shaken?
That's a really good question, actually.
Because if so, I could wait till after Albert Timmons and Luke go and see what happens.
You could use the Benny.
I don't think that you can.
Technically, I should be able to take one of those other cards I drew, but I don't see what they are now. Does it say you can choose which one you take?
Doc, I don't see any other cards.
Well, initially it deals me 3.
Right.
And it automatically gives you the highest one.
Oh, but it doesn't show you what they were.
Yeah, for instance, if one of the other ones was a 5, I could take that and then go after Luke and Timmons and Albert.
Well, you did. You had a 5 of diamonds and a 6 of hearts.
Oh, well, switch me to the 5 of diamonds.
Or you can use a Benny.
Yes, but I want to keep that, and I want to see what Albert
about the one you got in chat?
Wait.
He's hoping one of you guys can shake the creature.
How about
so
I use
he
the
can
one
run
I
away.
haven't? I just got in chat apparently, and I'll unshake.
Drake redeems cheater in chat.
Cheater in chat.
Yes, but he's our favorite cheater in chat.
I only get to do it on this table. I don't get to do it on any of the other
I know
tables.
we're always picking on Drake's games. Him as the DM, he always gets kind of gypped on it a little bit. So.
Well, even on Manicure, when he's DMing, it's my stream, and I can't buy stuff on my stream.
Good point.
Damn
it!
I was hoping one of those would get him.
It did not.
But I have
You should have just defended and ran.
Yeah. In retrospect, that's true. But I don't have that go back 20 seconds power.
What
Superman.
do you mean 6 seconds?
I think
rotation of the Earth.
I think that Marshall might let you Benny that you didn't actually roll, and then you could defend and run.
If you want to take that back, I might
Benny yourself back.
Spend your last Benny, and I'll let you redo that last turn.
I mean that is.
In case I get hit.
Yeah, there is a dice roll where he could miss you.
Brad, this is a power Benny. You get to basically redo your whole turn instead of just one roll.
It's a power Benny. It's
all
a
right, I
it's
guess
a GM being really lenient right now, forgiving. Yes.
Merciful, maybe.
Okay, so we're gonna go back to Doc Fong. Power Benny. He redoes his turn. He uses the cheater in the chat's Benny to remove Shaken. Doc then
burns a point of defends himself.
Defends himself and then moves. Do you have it applied, Doc?
I imagine he's just kind of doing this sort of thing and running away.
You do have it applied?
Yeah.
Okay.
For some reason, I see a tumble or something, a flip involved. I don't know.
Well, he's an old man, remember?
That's falling down and hoping his hip doesn't break.
Bone Scythe. Misses you.
Ooh, nice.
Luke, I'm ready for you to finish that one.
Light him up.
Anytime. Hey, Albert, if you're really such a good shot, you should shoot that one in one of its heads.
You know what you should have said? I bet you can't kill that one, Albert.
I bet you can't kill that, Albert. Not a good enough shot.
Well, apparently this is his last shot in the cult, so he's going to get use marksman and get a +1. Ooh, explosion! It shook.
Shaken.
Shaken.
It's shaken. It's shaken.
Let me apply that shaking to him. Now, I'm not even going to make you guys make notice rolls. You see, especially right beside you, Doc, this bone fiend that collapsed right here, and this one, from the pile of bones that collapsed, these black skulls come floating up, and you can see this blue arcanic swirls around it, and the bones begin to quiver again, like they're getting ready to reform. Timmons, what would you like to do?
Well, Timmons is, before he gets too far away, he's going to do his reload shotgun thing and shoot one barrel at medium range at Bone Fiend number 48 that's still formed. So just a straight up roll. And then he's going to move up here. He's like, hiya, fellas. I'm moving. No, I meant to move 2 more.
Okay.
Oh, that's square.
There you go.
I should have said jinky movement.
Timmons is like getting the hell out of Dodge.
Passes his turn.
Luke.
Timmons thinks they're coming after the skull. At least that's what he's telling everybody.
Yeah. That makes sense. He picked up the skull, made it talk, and then he got attacked.
Yeah.
Do I have a clear shot? I don't know if Doc's token is technically in the way.
Well, there's like a tree in the way too, so you'd probably have a -2 to hit him from there.
Well, you know what?
And that's lenient.
I have a calculating, so I can basically negate that.
You can negate that -2, although you do still have a fear penalty and wound penalty.
Well, I ignore the wound penalty. But Doc, you see Luke's hands move so fast as he just flips the pistol, the cartridge open, and just goes and flips it back as he quick reloads.
Oh, that was very quick. Are you practicing that at night?
He was.
That's not the sound you're hearing.
I thought somebody mad to me.
Yeah, that's not the sound you're hearing in his fart sack.
They covered up, man. It's okay. You can keep doing
it. And then he fires.
Then he gets a hit with a raise.
Wow, my conviction's still on for some reason. Apparently, it ends this turn.
It ends at the end of this turn. That's a wound. Does he have any? No, but I do. I've got 2 left.
How do I maintain a power?
He soaks.
I think Marv clicked something.
I wish to spend. I think it's 1 point. Keep it going.
For how long?
I think it's for 5 rounds, isn't it? So it goes back to its normal duration of 5. Not conviction smite.
Oh. Well, hell. Well, you lose it.
Go ahead and just kill the conviction.
There he goes. Yeah, put 5 in automatically. Cool. I was thinking, well, shouldn't it? Yeah, because I did the wrong one. All right, so he soaked that wound.
Come on, Doc. Albert.
Okay.
Tim is like, I want to get the horses started.
Albert, I bet you're not strong enough to wrestle with that.
All right, Sweezy G.
You shouldn't have wrestled him. You shouldn't have bet him that.
You're not a good enough wrestler.
Because of the arcane mist around these skulls,
you
can see that happening too from there. Doesn't look like anything's happened yet.
Well, I think that his fear might be getting the better of him. He's like, no, I think I'm going to like run and shoot now. Or I guess shoot and run.
He's probably still mowing them down from you there, Wicked?
Yep, sorry.
That thing is totally flagging you in. Like a strafing run. It's like it's got his hands out. It's like, come this way.
Yeah, make sure if you're using that you don't have recoil on. And...
Oh, shit.
Yeah.
Yeah, so 3 hits. One with a race.
5, 5, 11.
5, 5, yeah, 11.
All right, hang on a second.
Yeah, I couldn't turn the recoil off. I was looking for the edge, but I couldn't find it, so I meant to add the +2.
So it's just +2, right?
Yeah.
So I have 117 right now, which makes it.
Oh, because also the medium range.
Oh, why doesn't it show that on the final roll? That's kind of silly.
So it's one hit with a raise.
In the bottom line, it says medium range -2 equals 1.
So basically, that hit should be a 9.
It is. I changed it on the combat track.
Okay.
Whoa.
Damn.
Boom. Does he have any? No, but I've got 1 left.
Double 1 fun.
You can't take it with you.
Oh.
Damn.
Shit.
I don't like it.
2 of them?
Well, it leaves him with 2 wounds. All right, Sweezy G.
And he's shaking.
And he's shaking. Shaking.
I think he's probably done.
Shaking.
With my ammo being done, I'm then going to abandon my gun and begin moving down that path. Try to cut off Timmons.
All right, so you're gonna climb down the cliff face first, where you're at, right?
I had walked up a path from the main house to get there.
Okay, so you're gonna walk back toward
where Timmons is.
All right.
Yeah, I want to meet them going down there.
Okay.
The east
and
side.
On my way, I'm going to dig in my backpack.
Yeah.
And begin pulling out some Ghost Rock dynamite.
Ghost Rock dynamite. Okay. Okay, HG. Ghost Rock dynamite as you're going. Bone Fiend, shaken status removed. 2 targets. 2 targets.
I point at Albert.
Wait. Albert probably points at himself too.
Albert is odd.
Since he's being played by a different player tonight.
No, Brad's odd. Remember?
Oh yeah, Brad.
I mean, to be fair, both of those are true statements.
Well, there you go. Unfortunately.
Fortunately for Albert. I don't think he's got any wounds.
That's fine.
And
this is fine.
He's going to take 2 attacks. He's going to try to grab him with claws and then bite. Misses.
Multi-action. -2.
But he does manage to get, and he still misses.
Missed that one.
Albert's just drunk and wobbled out of the way.
He like backs into the cactus and goes, ow,
Nice
and jerks out of the way.
We're going to take an early break. It's 8:21. We're going to take a quick 10 minutes. So let me queue up a timer here. I actually set that for 32. I'll put some music on for you guys. And we'll be back here shortly. So grab a cocktail or whatever and come on back. I see a few people out there. Celluloid Glimdelb. Those look like. I have this too. Is here. Those look like.
Test.
Yeah, bots or something. All right, we'll be right back. Awesome, we're back. Back for Savage Thursdays, doing some Deadlands the Flood here, and we are still in combat after. Well, we're at the top of the 7th round, right? Yep. Timmons with Joker.
Well,
Benny's
Timmons is going to take
Faber
advantage of this Joker and take over on him. Can't see shit anyways.
All right. So you're back up by the chapel.
Yeah, where the horses are at.
Right.
Timmons is getting the horses and ready.
You're getting the horses started. Okay.
Yeah.
And
getting the horses started.
Makes pretty good sense because Sweezy G comes running around the corner and he too is in front of the chapel.
Except he's got dynamite strapped to some ghost rock. Right?
Yeah, you see him pulling out some like ghost rock and dynamite, and he's like strapping it up as he comes running around the corner.
Timmons just nods. That might work.
Yep. Wicked, are you back with us? No, okay. I'm gonna put him on hold.
He's probably gonna have to get to where Timmons was at least.
This Bone Fiend is not shaken. He's
stirred?
He's not stirred. And once again, trying to rage and take people out of here. Let's see. We do have 2 targets, and Doc is odd.
Or do we? Because I didn't think you said he didn't have reach.
He doesn't. But if he moves this way, he's still in melee with Albert, and I think he can reach you.
There's a half square between me and him.
Well, we got to put you on a square, and since there's a tree over there in that one, it's got to be right there. Unfortunately, Doc, he's going to take 2 swings at you, so hopefully, oh, it's up. Uh-oh.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
I can't help but notice you just bit Albert.
Oh, yeah.
And I'm okay with that.
No.
Did look.
No, I was saying no to the cat. She was trying to go after chicken bones.
I think that.
Yes to the hit, Albert. Yes to the hit, Albert.
Hit on Doc Fong with a raise. Let me come down here and clear the hit on Albert.
Both targeted. Yeah.
I don't know. And what was that? That was Bite Claw. Oh. Doc. Luckily, somebody drew a Joker this round. Oh! And he soaks 1.
What?
Oh, no.
Wait, where's my +2 from smoking my magic pipe?
Does your magic pipe give you +2 on vigor rolls?
No, it gives me +2 on soak rolls.
Are you serious? Does it?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, that was the magic thing that I said. Come up with something.
That would be 1 wound.
Yeah. It just smokes things so good I don't feel as much pain.
So that would have been +2 So.
I added it. It's
there we
just
go.
not adding it to my rolls.
Weird.
All right, but it is.
It should be
your
like
turn,
+2 or something,
and
right?
status is shaken status is removed. Doc, you are no longer shaken.
Indeed. Well, since he's right here in my face, I'm going to see if I can maybe distract him with that gang up bonus. Or just don't roll well with that at all. Never mind.
Can I give him a Benny from my stack of bennies?
Not unless you have the edge to do so. Like.
Oh yeah, like Alonzo did. That's
Alonzo.
right.
I finally got my Sirenscape. I didn't realize it wasn't on
Good job.
all this time. Yeah. Okay. But this combat is not over.
Well, Albert, do something. Luke, also do something.
Albert.
Well, he's got an empty gun in one hand, so I guess he puts it in a holster. I'm assuming he has a holster. Pulls out a knife and attempts to stab this bastard. Oh,
Whoa.
shit.
Hit him right in the neck, which is surprisingly easy because there's like 4 of them.
You hit him in the neck bones.
Unfortunately,
That
it
was pathetic.
just doesn't do anything but kind of nick a few bones out of the pile, hit the ground.
I'll probably scratch up some bones, and that's about it.
Luke.
All right. Oh, one thing I forgot to mention. 5 of the rounds he put in were, what were they called?
Smite.
Hours. No, loaded for bear, so it gives an extra die
Oh, well,
of damage.
you should utilize those to shoot this thing. In the
Yep.
head.
Anyway,
Any of the heads. There's a lot. There's extra. Makes it easier.
You do have to
I'm
hit
gonna
it.
Benny that.
Okay.
You have to.
Well, that was a hit, but it was rather pathetic.
But it was a hit. Oh, that's enough to shake him up.
Yeah. In my turn, and then change my dice colors.
Good thinking.
combatants are on hold.
Yep.
That would be Sweezy.
Wicked, are you back?
He's still just running down the path.
Well, you come around the
not
front
sure.
of the chapel and you run into Timmons. He's up there getting the horses ready. Timmons, you see Sweezy come around the corner and he's strapping this dynamite to this ghost rock. You continue to run.
Oh, no, I have specifically purchased Ghost Rock Dynamite.
Oh, okay.
Dynamite is laced with Ghost Rock so that it deals damage to undead and spirits.
And I bet you've even
Otherwise-
got it all coated up, don't you?
It's actually in the.
Oh,
the
nice.
You can buy it.
Cool.
$20 a stick.
Wow. Ouch.
Some are 6 of them together.
$20 a stick.
So I'm gonna wrap 6 of them together.
Sometimes you need to kill a ghost.
Sometimes you need to make a crater, and HG approves.
Oh, it's like Harley Davidson and the Barbell Man where he's shooting that.
I haven't
He's like,
seen
"You
that
sold
in
$8 and didn't hit
decades.
shit."
Yeah, that's it for his turn. I mean.
Okay.
nothing after.
So you're going to continue to run. I'll say
As I'm coming around, the path ended just before we got to the church, so it would still be on this side of it, and then cut over to see Timmons, and then back up the path
okay.
in the middle.
Luke.
Wow.
What happened?
Luke
Is that
got
the
a
end of the
joker.
round?
Luke got a joker.
That was the end of the. I was like, wait a minute, the bars. Okay. Yep. Luke got a joker. You guys got bennies. The GM got nothing.
And you can't get no more bennies either because we don't use blue or red bennies no more. So.
Yeah.
Well,
Unless something
unless
ends up
one of
going
your
into the combat
Unless
track.
Now, if the Bone Fiend gets a joker, you'll
Oh wait a
get
minute. This is a new round, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yep. Hey, it's a wound.
I forgot to do something. Let's not move too far yet here.
Well, he's got a wound.
All right.
Get hit by Juliet, a Cole's beat maker.
That's the wrong one. Here it is.
Time to go, Doc. Albert.
Okay.
You can hear the horses starting up there.
That one's got to unload before it gets running.
It's a long pee, too. Horse pee is a long pee.
Well, it's been sitting here drinking water for a while.
Okay, so I applied that wound. He is not looking good. Not looking good. Luke, anything else?
Oh, nope.
Doc.
He's like, oh, been very nice to meet you, but I have to be leaving now.
He's gonna go there, and then he's gonna also attempt to use a power.
Now, is there... I'm trying to remember, does it take... It doesn't take a feat if you're using an action, right, to disengage?
He's shaking.
He's shaking.
Oh, he's shaken. That's shaken.
He's shaking.
He hasn't, he's been James Bonded. He
And
has
then I'm gonna
shaken
Well.
and scared.
fail. Exactly.
You're gonna
Oh,
do
at
what?
least it wasn't double one fun.
That's true. I'm limping along with the vengeance, though.
Damn.
Spilled it.
Damn. All right. Sweezy G is moving on. Where are you at?
He's probably coming back up onto the map where Timmons token's at.
Yep.
Probably.
I'd
Wait,
say he's...
Looks like you totally passed his turn.
He did because he's running.
Past my turn, yeah.
All he's doing is running. All right. Well,
I
this
think
guy's
he would
only got
probably be
one person
over here by now, wouldn't he?
and he's taking.
This was the top corner, so it was like at least 30 squares down from the bottom of the map here.
Because he went
And
up on
then
that like
over.
ledge.
No, that's right.
He's taking two bone-sized sweeps at Albert, missing.
Yeah, I was like down here somewhere.
Uh-oh.
And missing.
Wow.
Wow. Albert got lucky there. All right. What's Albert gonna do?
Yes, he did.
think
He
he's-
unshook.
I
That
think
kind of sucks ass.
first he's gonna shit.
Well, that's why he got an attack, because he wasn't shaken. So.
Then he's
Right.
gonna kill it.
Well, I think he's going to attempt to stab
He's
it.
gonna kill it. First he's gonna shit.
Uh-oh.
Then
Uh-oh.
he's gonna kill. At least
I think
Um,
it just broke his knife.
I hope that wasn't an important knife.
Give me a an agility roll.
Yeah, he's decent at agility.
Not good enough. You're put prone on yourself.
Hold on. That's more like it.
He's like,
You
"What?"
can't re-roll a crit fail.
He didn't. He rerolled
I'm not.
agility.
Oh, he re-rolled agility. Okay, you didn't. Okay, gotcha. Slick. You are not prone.
And I think disengage is actually an action. So, yeah, I think he's just going to attempt to run at this point. Take the op shot.
All right.
I don't think there is such a thing in Savage Worlds. I think
What?
There's
Op
a-
shots? There's not such a thing as
It's
op shots
just-
in Savage World.
no, there's no such thing as using an action to disengage.
Oh, there's not.
You have to have the
There's a
feat called
feat.
extraction.
There's
You
a
can also
feat.
defend.
Yeah, you can do the duck and run.
He'll reach with
But
the
he's
claws.
just running, so-
Oh, hang on. You can't just be shaken. You have to be attacked first. Albert. So let me remove that.
Hey,
Yeah,
don't
bone
blame it
tag.
on Albert. This was all you, Marb.
Oh, I know. reaching with a very long clawed appendage of some kind.
The foot.
Oh,
Not this time.
Ouch. Ooh.
A wound.
Albert takes a wound.
I guess that's not too bad.
Especially since he's got pennies and he can soak it. Like that. He got so much, he gets one back.
Nah, unfortunately, it doesn't work like that.
I like your idea though.
They stack. You can like.
You should be able to bank
plus-
extra soap
Yeah.
for later.
Yeah, I got a soak built up in case I
Pretty
get
good.
wounded.
Soaked them both.
It's the equivalent of you getting calluses on your skin, so the next time you
There's
get
only
stabbed.
one wound. It was over soaked.
It was over soaked. That's
It's
what I
only-
said. Soaked them twice.
Well, he did technically already have a wound.
Oh.
No,
Albert
no,
gets
it's
a move,
Albert's
and,
turn. Yeah. Then I'll pass the turn.
Never wait on the DM to click on your token. Just pass your turn. Timmons is getting the horses ready. And that's the end of that round. I hit the down arrow. I didn't mean to, but...
That's okay.
Rev the horse. Yeah, you can hear him.
Helps if you can spell it right, too.
Horos.
This thing reforms over the last couple rounds. And he's not going to try to get through that tree. Let's see what's he going to do here.
I think a reform should take an action.
It did. It's spent the last 2 turns reforming. 8 to there.
Should be if you're gonna ask for something, ask for like 1d4 hours to reform.
2,
not-
4, 6. 6. Wow. He's going to shoot a freaking bone shard at Luke. Which is strange, but it is what it is.
That. Right through the field goal.
But he misses.
Scratches your hat, Luke. Like
And
nicks your
this
hat.
one has 2 targets. Again, Brad is always odd. Oh, I need to quit using that because it always... Alright.
I mean, you could technically go to Luke or its own friends.
Yeah.
Albert. He's pointing at Albert, I'm sure.
Everyone's pointing it out. One of the fiends is also pointing at Albert.
Tries to grab a hold of Doc Fong. And, oh, it hits. But it doesn't seem to hurt the old guy. And Doc draws Joker as a result.
Alright, well. So plan A is to take a swig of tea. Because we're not uncivilized here.
Don't you sip tea, though?
Oh, exactly.
You want to try
That's
to
how
any
you
of
have to
that?
be so old. The ginseng in the tea.
I think I do because I really want to get rid of these wounds so I can go faster.
No.
Oh, that's way
Ooh.
better.
That
Oh,
is
shit.
like incredibly better.
What a use of a Benny.
Who needs to store him up?
Well, he's not hurt now, and he had another. He's feeling better. He's gonna try to run for it.
Okay. Let's see. Which one is he? This one.
21, the one who's a pacifist.
The one that's a. I don't think so.
Can I roll persuasion to convince him he's a pacifist?
Too late. He swung at you and
he's
missed.
A whole bunch of pope bones. He's a whole bunch of pope bones. Pope bones. Say that real fast.
He's what's left over of boiled long pig is what he is.
Get him, Luke.
Timmons is
Timmons.
What are you doing with the horses? Give me an animal. What's a riding check? Give me a riding check. Because I'm sure the horses can sense this shit.
Riding.
Well, I mean, they can probably smell the rot.
Oh yeah.
Timmons is so scared that the horses are scared now.
Yeah.
I mean, that's totally peaceful.
Yeah. The fear in the air. The horses are all spooked and they're.
Don't worry, horses. I ain't taking you no closer. As a matter of fact, let's go over this way a little bit. And he kind of leads them away just a little bit, like 10 feet. So they think they're leaving. It's okay. It's okay. Yeah, pass my turn.
Yeah, the horses are.
What the fuck? Oh, that damn donkey.
Do you guys have a donkey with you?
Probably
I think
not.
Parked outside when we got here.
I thought Doc Fong rode a donkey at one time. Didn't he?
He did, but I think we just got horses because we didn't take our. We rented some horses.
These aren't ours. They were. We rented them.
He has a donkey named Stanley back in town.
That's right. You guys rented these from Perdition's livery.
I mean, Timmons, if there was a mule, he would have rented a mule, but not a donkey.
Yeah, not a donkey. Okay, this guy.
Well, I don't think mule triggers it, and they do sound a lot alike, so.
You know, it's unfortunate, but.
Only the.
You keep saying that, but I'm not really convinced you believe it.
I mean, play the monsters like you'd play them. And he runs toward Albert, and he's going to take 2 attacks. And, hang on, I don't want to, not yet. Odd, it's the bone scythe. That didn't roll, did it? That did. It is the bone scythe. 2 attacks with the bone scythe. He's targeted.
And one of them's a miss.
Wow.
Both are misses.
Both are misses. This guy's going to take 2 actions.
Not my fault if Albert dies. Just wanted to state that now. Oh, shit.
Stop it!
Ouch.
Wait, does Albert have another adventure card?
Nothing that would be useful, except for maybe out of the frying pan, but that has consequences. Yeah, I have one, or he has 1 Benny left.
I mean, that might be a frying pan situation.
Unfortunately, he's able to soak 1 wound unless. You Benny your soak roll.
I don't have any bennies left. And I think Brad might be right.
Drake.
He's playing an adventure, or Albert's playing an adventure card.
Don't worry about it. Well, you can play an adventure card, but this thing completely misses Albert because of cheater in the chat.
Drake, you're the best cheater in chat.
I didn't. It was like sitting there waiting for the miss to happen. I didn't say anything. Let you guys. I guess you technically you still got your bidding too, and you're out of the frying pan.
Yeah, I dragged that back to Albert's sheet.
So with this,
I don't have anything else to do. I'm getting the horses ready and burning my chat points.
So this is what was played for the stream there. Out of the frying pan. Play to get the party out of some trouble or a deadly incident.
You did unplay it.
Huh?
I pulled it back and
you pulled it back?
the sheet.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. It's been unplayed. No card played. Completely missed Albert. That was his first attack, was it not? Yes, it was.
He did use two actions, whatever those two were.
Yeah. He was
one of them could have been dancing.
I don't think so.
Is this why my characters are ineffective necromancers? Because they do make their guys dance?
All right.
Wow.
Wait a second.
Not my fault.
Doc
Wait
Fong.
a second. How did it just bite
Wait a second.
me?
Wait.
Wait.
The wrong one's
wait,
pulled up. 21.
I think you can go ahead and delete that.
Clear that.
Attack and damage.
Yeah. Let me find Doc Fong. Now, let's go back to the Bone Fiend's attack on Albert. Is a hit.
It was a hit with a raise, so that's better.
Can somebody?
I thought it was going to.
Can somebody persuade me at -4 to not apply that damage that was previously applied and just re-roll the damage?
I think you have to since it wasn't a hit with a raise.
Oh yeah, it wasn't a hit with a raise. Never mind. It was just a hit.
Albert,
yeah. Albert,
please,
please,
Doc Fong
Matter of
starts
fact,
to say
can you
so, and
mute
then
your
he.
camera for a second?
Here's the new damage. Much better. Much better for Albert. Yep.
And he has a penny.
Wait a second. Did you want to try to soak that? No?
I don't have a penny.
He soaked it already.
Okay.
From the last one.
All
that's
right. That Bone Fiend's done. This one. Oh, God.
Not my fault if Albert dies.
Yeah, but he does have Luke right there in front of him.
It's not my fault if Luke dies.
And
that makes you feel any better.
Luke is
That means he attacks himself, right?
No.
Damn.
He's going to take 2 actions and try to claw you and try to pull you into this mass where he can like clamp down on you with these rib cage teeth of his. Missing.
You don't have him targeted. But yeah, that would be a miss.
That would be a miss.
Oh, damn.
That would be a hit with a raise. Yeah, that's true. That's true. I didn't realize the D20 didn't explode, but it wouldn't.
Oh, it does. It just doesn't.
Right, doesn't do it. Yeah, not very often. Use a D20 instead of a D6 for odd and even.
Also, if you turn on exploding die and then you roll a D1, it crashes. Or gives you an error anyway.
Oh, that's not so bad.
Not so bad. You are shaken, Luke. And it's your turn, and you remain shaken.
Well, I'm just going to play Benny.
You are no longer shaken. I can't hear you, Vina. I can't hear Brad either. Let's see if I lost my audio. How about now? Hello? Nothing? Hello?
Hey.
Oh, there he is. Can you hear us?
Yep. It was potato. I haven't had a potato issue in a long time. Maybe I need to update it. Okay, now I can hear you. Luke.
Right. So
Luke's gonna
basically,
scream
he's
like a little
defending.
girl. I'm helping you out.
No, he's not. He basically defends and moves away.
Defends and moves away.
I've already applied the effect, or
Okay.
rather, Brad did.
He convinced me to while you couldn't hear us.
It's a new effect.
With a bone
Scream like a
scythe,
girl
he
and run
misses
away.
you.
Damn,
And
pretty
you
good
get to
roll
there.
too.
Yep. All right. Albert remains
And he
shaken.
remains shaken.
um, and he has no bennies.
I'm using full movement to just kind of walk away since he's shaken.
Oops, I apparently had caps lock on, but look at that. Albert does have a Benny.
What?
Look at the chat. It says Albert has a Benny.
Oh.
It says
Oh.
Albert has a Benny.
Okay, so now who's the MVCC?
Oh, it's still Drake. I'm just trying to.
So
what would
Albert
Drake
removes
do?
shaken?
Drake was
Okay.
thinking about it, but he's already.
In that case, he's also going to
Cheated
defend and
enough.
try to get away.
Okay, you're going to defend. You're going to take a hit from 91 and 48.
Do you have the effect there?
I'm getting it.
And 91.
Didn't put it on him.
And since Fantasy Grounds treats them as
Moki.
different. Okay, so combat tab. Let's just do Bite Claw on him with this one and Scythe with the other one. And it misses, and this guy is going to Bone Scythe him.
No, I have an error.
And that's going to miss too.
Some sort of string exception.
Albert actually gets away for the time being. Is that, difficult terrain?
Yeah.
Yep. Okay. Sweezy G, I'm going to put you on the map. Right there to start this turn. Timmons is not here. He's somewhere else.
Yeah, but he's
He's
also not on
handling
the
the
map.
horses.
Do what?
I said yeah, but he's also not on the map there.
Who? Sweezy
Because
G?
Timmons normally is somewhere else. In his mayoral office.
Sleeping
Or
somewhere.
Yeah.
He's usually
His mayor cave.
No, sometimes like on guard duty, you'll find him sleeping.
Wicked, you with us?
Yeah, I'm back. It's
Sorry. Yeah. Sounds hectic. Do you want to go on hold for a minute? Well, you can't. It's the end of the round. Do you see where I put your token? Let's give him just a minute. So let's talk about.
I'm gonna move up
Oh.
here and work on lighting this dynamite.
Okay. You move up there and prepare to light this dynamite. Next round, you can ignite it, I'm saying, and use it. All right. That is the end of that round. Doc Fong.
All right. Well, Doc Fong's going to do two things.
Uh-huh.
One is running. Then he's also going to attempt to chuck some of his patent pending quick grow seeds over this way.
Acme? Is it written Acme on the sides?
Yeah, I think that batch didn't work.
Something happened.
That's why you wrote Acme on the side to know not to use it.
No bennies?
Like the wind blows them.
I just have the one I'd like to keep it.
Okay.
And that was already at a big penalty.
So you make the movement. It just kind of, you see some little seedlings sprout up.
The
they
soil
look like
here is really
possibly little apple trees, maybe.
Oh, I thought it was just the soil because of all the
kind of sprout skull-shaped apples.
Baby apple trees, yeah.
Poisonous apples.
It grows pumpkins, and they're already jack-o'-lanterns with scary faces.
8, 4.
That actually sounds like a really cool thing to do for like a Halloween game.
I agree. I kind of think Dahlia should get that.
He's going to move to there through that difficult terrain.
Tomorrow night, Medicuri's doing some Halloween theme stuff on my stream. You get to do 10 years ago, this took place, and you get to play out the scene.
I had him targeted.
It knew it was a miss. It just didn't want to waste the letters.
And that'll be a miss.
Albert has gotten
give me a riding check
lucky.
again. Let's see if you can get these horses under control. So far, you failed. They're yanking at their reins.
Timmons is like, now, I brought you a special gift right here. It's an apple from the orchard over there. And I'm gonna use a Benny to reroll that. How do I reroll or drop it on the number? What
Yeah, you can drop it on the on the traits. Just drop on the skill part.
Oh, I already dropped it in chat. So
just roll it again then.
Righty, come on. Daddy needs a dad. Timmons is too scared. He's too scared. He's like, it's okay, boy. I know he's scared.
All right,
I
so
want to get out of here too.
One of these horses breaks loose and begins to twist around and kick and move against these other ones. Whose horse is it?
It's Albert's.
Roll a D5.
I bet it's Albert's.
I think
Roll a D5.
it's no. We can't do that. We got to do Sweezy G, Luke, Albert, Doc, and Timmons. 2, 3, 4, 5.
Timmons.
Luke, Timmons. It's Timmons. Your horse breaks loose, Timmons.
Timmons, where did you put your hands?
You're going to have to let go of these other horses that you've been unwrapping their reins off of these hitching posts, and you're going to have to let go of them to go try and catch your horse next round.
Is that going to leave the other 4 horses free?
It is, unless you want to take an action to wrap them back around there.
Yeah, Timmons isn't going to let the other horses go because Timmons is like,
okay,
we only need 4 horses right now because Albert's going to die.
You can't see that. You can't see that going on down there.
But no, he doesn't want the other horses to get away. But
worst case scenario is, somebody will double up with them.
Can you imagine Albert coming back harrowed? Oh God.
Oh God.
Oh no, he can drink limitless.
Oh. Yeah, he could. Luke,
Firing another heavy loaded shot.
Oh, that's
Oh
Wow.
shit!
That's a 13, isn't it? 14, hit with a raise.
a little extra.
Couple of
wounds.
wounds. And is this one of the new guys? It is. But you know what? I'm not going to allow them to use bennies because they.
It's already been going on long enough, right?
If they're the same ones as before, they already used their bennies.
Well, it is. It's the same Manitou controlling them, so that's the way I look at it. That's why I ruled that way.
That Manitou gets no more bennies until next session.
Then I'm gonna
Is
come
that
over
your
here and hide
final
behind
judgment?
Yes,
It's
put the hammer down.
assistant marshal judgment. It's assistant marshal judgment. You know, we're all assistant marshals.
The mayor has put on the dock and everything.
I don't have a gavel anymore.
All right,
we
Luke.
just have to imagine it.
Anything else, Luke?
No.
Albert.
Well, since this cocksucker is shaking, I'm assuming still.
Yep.
He's gonna run.
Nice.
Beep beep.
You guys never seen this old drunk fucker run this fast before.
Now let's put him there.
behind Sweezy G, and he hates Chinaman.
Doc Fawn's right
behind,
there too.
He's behind two of them.
No offense to our Chinese patrons. We're just role playing Deadlands, man. It's the West.
Albert's a jerk. He even admits it.
He's a jerk. He admits it. It's
Drake,
it's the character from Deadwood.
Fuck. Yeah.
This is a much better picture of him though than that last one.
Yeah.
Oh, I thought I ended his turn.
Ian.
48.
What's his name? Ian McShane. Can't believe I forgot that. I think he's a great actor. Okay. Bone Fiend 48 is not shaken. He's got 3 wounds. You know what I think he's gonna do? He's gonna run after you fuckers.
Holy crap. 13? Gets all up in the
But Drake, you look so
Suzuki
happy
space.
with this.
Oh, am I frozen?
Yeah, you're like,
Sweezy G comes running in.
I think I turned my camera off and smiled at the same time to freeze it that way.
He's happy. Drake is happy. Wicked, I don't know if you got your hands full right now or not, buddy, but you got a monster in your face. A little better, huh? You have first strike or anything like that?
No.
Okay. He's going to take 2 actions. And
He's already taken 2 actions, so you
Oh,
have
yes.
to change it to 3.
3 actions. 3 actions. And make sure you're targeted.
this might just make Sweezy mad.
He's
You
going
wouldn't like
to
him when he's mad.
claw first, missing.
Do you have Counter Strike?
Scything at him.
I do have Counter Strike.
Oh, slow down a little.
That one hits.
Well, let's see what that
Amazing.
Counter Strike does first.
Yeah, because it would have happened before the actual hit.
Yeah, on
Right.
a miss, he gets the counter strike.
Imagine
Oh,
he
on
goes
a
to bite
miss, he
you.
gets the counter strike, and he's got 3
Yes.
wounds. Yeah, I got you.
I'm
Hit with
just
a raise.
imagining he goes to bite him, and Sweezy's just like,
Just dodges
And it
aside.
just like claws his face off.
Probably reaches
Little
up,
face.
rips its jaw off or something.
Yeah.
Holy
Oh.
shit.
yes, it did.
You reach into the middle of this thing, you just like, boom! You guys see bones explode off the side of it, and you come pulling this black skull out that's writhing with this arcane mist surrounding it, and you're holding it in your hand. What are you doing with it?
It's not his turn.
No, it's not his turn, is it?
It's his turn next. Quick, put the dynamite in it. Put the dynamite in it and throw it at the other ones.
Yeah, you can just toss it away. It's not like it's going to, take control of you unless you happen to die here. Then you know who he's going after. Can you imagine a harrowed Squeezy G now?
Oh, goodness gracious.
It is your turn. What is the hit here? He missed him. That is gone. Yeah. It is now your turn though, Wicked. Or Squeezy G. Squeezy Cheese.
I'm gonna go ahead and move up to here, wrap itself like around the skull, gonna jam some of the dynamite in there, and then throw the skull with the dynamite over to these guys.
Okay. You jam this right into the nose. Well, it's 6 things of dynamite. Where are you going to jam it up in the?
It's actually 8. Yeah,
8.
I had it wrong. Yeah, it goes 2, 1, 2, 4, 8.
Have to be in the bottom in the neck hole.
So there's one in each eye, one in the nose hole, some in the neck hole, and some in the mouth. He smashed some like an opening with his claws in the back.
Yeah, just hook the bottom jaw under like the outside ring real quick.
He clamps it down.
As long as it makes it into the explosion, I don't care that they stay next to each other.
All right, so you do all this. Now, I forget the mechanics of lighting dynamite and throwing it. Is it a short fuse? Is it, how does all that work? I read that somewhere.
He lit it from next round, so it should explode. Like it'll explode this round after he throws it. I believe at the end of the round.
At the end of the round, it explodes.
I believe is the way how it works. Or either the end or the beginning.
It sounds good to me.
I mean, I have dynamite on my sheet, but
well, either way, it's going to explode right away. So
small burst template.
Yeah, he short fused it.
At 8 sticks, it is a large burst template.
Oh.
So, throw it good though, okay?
All right, let him have it.
Luckily have athletics for throwing. So.
Yeah, but he's on difficult terrain. Problem. Yep, that's a success. So it lands right there in the middle. 91 is going to have a penalty. You said athletics?
No, it was an athletics for me to throw it.
Oh.
Yeah.
Okay.
No, just
so
to make sure it lands on target.
Right.
All right. Otherwise it goes half the distance in a randomly determined direction.
Gotcha. Okay, pass your turn, and then as the round starts, if it comes up their turn, they'll get an action, and it didn't because it came up Squeezy G with a joker. So, yeah. Well, you had 3 of them targeted, but this one's dead already. You put the
skull in it.
Yeah,
the skull's
no shit. The skull is there. Cool. You know what? This guy's got Benny. No, he doesn't. I ruled they don't have bennies. The Manitou, well, Brad ruled it. Apply.
Assistant Marshal.
Well, you got one of them at least.
Two? Oh, that one was already incapacitated.
Yeah, already incapacitated. All right, Squeezy G. It is your turn, though. That kind of worked out where he got Joker bonus on that damage? +2.
Yeah, apparently.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, Joker
nice.
bonus +2. But now it's his turn again.
I mean,
the mayor will allow it.
He could have died and then rolled a Joker and become high road, right?
Just think out if he would have rolled a critical failure throwing that. We were all really, really close.
Imagine.
If it was
I'm going to go ahead and go on hold.
Okay.
I want to chase them farther in there.
All right.
Well, he covers everybody else's escape.
Throw.
All right, he goes on hold. Doc Fong. Looks like
All
the
right.
demon hunter came to your rescue. You'll have something to tell your people when you get back up north.
Yeah, or the demon hunt shooting over a head with a freaking Gatling gun, killing these things from.
Apparently, I only rolled 2s on that.
That's how Timmons I remember it.
You're rolling like
As soon as I get near a horse, I'm gonna try to jump on it. If that's probably another round or something.
You hear horses. Oh yeah, you hear them whinnying and kicking, and you hear Timmons go, yo, 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 settle down, settle down, and settle down, settle down,
Stop your bitching.
stop your bitching, horse.
Could I use a second action to try to calm them down as well? Like, hey, calm down, everybody.
You're not quite to the horses yet. You've got to get
All right.
back up. Remember, there's sarcophagus and stuff right there. It's
Yes, yeah.
probably 2 more rounds for Doc Fong to get up there if he's going to run both rounds. But we'll see what happens here.
We need
real
to
quick.
get him like a little +2 walker or something.
like in one of those little
rascals
the scooters.
Yeah. We just
Ghost Rock powered.
the squeaky shoes, and it's a squeaky walker.
Well, who is that, Venom? Which is that one?
This one's Sweetheart.
Sweetheart. Oh, yeah. I've got a lover girl. Everybody calls her Callie. Look at that. Oh, she likes that. Okay, where are we at? Albert.
Sweetheart, you can control Albert while you're there.
You know what? I'll give Albert the pace roll. And 10, and he's
Does
like.
He knock
he'll
Doc Fong over as he runs by? Like,
yeah, he's like.
Shoulders
bumps into him at the very least.
Like, fire! He gives him a George Costanza.
If he bumps into him, Doc Fong's gonna put a leg out.
Yeah, and he gets here. He's up there by the sarcophagus. So let's see. Timmons, give me that riding roll.
Timmons is like, get that other horse! He yells.
Get that other horse. Here comes Albert. Well, shit. Gotta get the other horse.
I mean, he's already running, right?
Yep.
Timmons like, you settle down now. I tell you, you settle down, horse.
All right, so you're able to kind of reach around. You got 4 horses by the reins over here, and you're trying to catch this other one with one hand. You get a hold of him. Even with the fear penalty, you finally get a hold of this other horse. You got all 5 of the horses.
With his foot, get the rein. He's like holding the rein down. He's got 4 in this hand and his foot on the other rein, holding it down. Hey, somebody get that other horse.
Get this fucking horse before it kicks my head in. Bone Fiend remains shaken. Crit fail. Luke.
Uh-oh, smite power on Luke's about to expire. Uh-oh.
Might sounds a lot like cars.
Is Sweezy in the way there?
This thing's 10 foot tall. So -2 because you don't have the whole body to shoot at.
And it gets ignored because of calculating.
There you go.
Just crunch
so
the
it
numbers.
gets ignored because of calculating. And you miss anyway.
You want to re-roll that.
And you hit with a
Much
raise.
better.
Whoa. Oh, shit.
Boom!
I apparently hit the black skull or whatever that was in its core.
One of the important skulls, at least.
All right.
But it had a thing. It happened to have like 5 funny bones right next to each other.
All right. This thing crumbles to the ground. Boom.
And then he's gonna go up to his pace. What's up, Doc? I just took one out.
What's up, Doc? Yeah. What's up, Doc?
You should have taken a turn at Albuquerque.
And unless, what's Squeezy doing here? He's a total movement running 9. Okay. He's heading out. If you guys are leaving, we are out of combat. For the moment.
Nod to Lukey.
Dog Fong is riding straight to his horse and he's going to just try to leap onto it and, like, spur it on to action to run away right away.
But Timmons has kind of got him lined up a little bit, all ready to go. Damn.
Yeehaw!
Yee with little less yaw.
Wow. Boy, when it counts to getting the hell out of Dodge, you guys are doing pretty good, man. Getting the hell out of Jehoshaphat, anyway. All right.
Susie G is not used to horses.
Or he still smells like Ghost Rock Dynamite.
You on the horse backwards. You the Benny. Rode it again.
Yeah. Sweezy G is using a Benny. And there he goes. Gets into the saddle. Oh, there you go. Turn around.
Turn around on the...
Yeah.
He probably does like a handstand or something.
He just flips over backwards. And you guys ride up out of there, and out of the frying pan into the fire was not used, correct? You guys pulled that back. Okay. Okay, very good. So,
hey Luke, drink this tea. Hey Luke, drink this tea.
Oh, that's better.
Albert, here, I'll slap a poultice on his wound.
Very hard, I imagine.
Surprisingly, considering his little... Well, there's one anyway.
I can't believe that. You guys come out of that course. There's a little cheating in the chat going, so we got that going for us. But I thought I'm going to take out a player or a character or two here. But you guys handled that very, very well. Very, very well.
I thought Albert was done for a moment.
Right. Now,
Drake.
You ride for, it's only about an hour from Perdition, and you ride back to Perdition, and what do you do? I mean, I'm assuming that's what you do because you got rental horses here.
Timmons, you got that talking skull, right?
Timmons Drake's face.
Timmons is like, yeah, you can't hear talking. Listen. Hey, go in the back down here. He's trying to ventriloquism in the back there. But it sounds like the skull's got a lisp. Wait, he pulls it out. You looking for my friend? Clack, 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 clack. Claps.
What? The finger bone melted, didn't it?
Jaw that he's got stuck on his bottom thumb of his glove.
The other jaw? You got your fingers up in the neck hole and the jaw on your thumb. Is that what you're doing, puppeting this thing?
He's got the jaw. It's somebody else's jaw, and he's
so
just
wrong.
The teeth together.
So wrong.
Yeah. The jaw's like 3 sizes wrong.
Far away. What is it you want to know?
Man. Desecration. That's all I can think of. Desecration.
Timmons is kind of odd like that. He's like, bandage or gun?
Bandage your bullet.
Well,
bandage your bullet.
Now he can say, would you like to talk to the skull or would you like a bullet?
Is that like asking somebody if they want to die or if they want therapy?
Let's look at all the chips Wheezy G's got. He's got 6 freaking chips. Tim's got 7.
When you're running, it's kind of hard to use bennies. It's just. Plus, I was using chat rewards to save up my own, just in case I got to soak 5 wounds. It comes in handy.
Well, from here on out, that might come in very handy. So, yeah, well, actually, what I was going to do is getting ready to reset the chips and the fake cards, or the adventure cards. So, and the bennies. And then I looked over, and some of you guys are doing really good on bennies. Some of you not.
Because there were so many jokers.
Yeah, there are a lot of jokers.
As I say, I used a whole bunch of them, but I'm just drowning in them.
Yeah, I noticed it one time. You had like 6.
So yeah, you guys make
I
it
think
back
I used-
to where do you go when you get to Perdition?
Probably whatever inn
to
we're
the
staying at.
stables to turn the horses in, maybe first. I mean, that would make sense.
Yeah.
Well, I think he was meaning like.
Well, what
poultry
time of
food.
day is it though? If it's late, maybe we'll just tie them up out front of the.
I think
Yeah.
it was like it would be like afternoon maybe, because wasn't it early afternoon when we were there?
I think we all need a freaking drink before we go
I
anywhere.
agree.
Timothy's
Yeah.
like, I don't normally buy rounds because I'm not a big drinker, but I mean,
We all
I think
we all
I
need
think
a shot.
We all scared. Maybe I buy the horses a drink too. They scared too.
Well, I believe once we leave the area, the fear should be, go away on our
So
sheets.
we go to the.
Is that correct?
Do what, Vino?
When we leave the area that's causing the fear, it should alleviate.
Yes. Yep.
Doesn't mean that we still ain't shaking. Scared.
Well, Timmons probably is.
Well, Doc Fong hands you a little bit of a shape of
Liquid
something,
courage?
and on the way back, I made a tiny gavel for your skull, so your skull can put things on dockets now.
Well, he ain't really right like that. It's just me pretending he's talking. You know that, right?
Wait. Oh, really? I did not know that.
Even without the fear, it's still a fail.
So you guys go back to Perdition, and you go to the you go to where? You go to the Devil's Den. I guess Albert would probably buy rounds for the night.
Yeah, that's probably the place we would go. Albert's like,
and the night passes, and doesn't seem to be any trouble that arises unless you guys decide to make trouble here in town.
Now, Timmons, now that we've had that whiskey, can you have the skull tell us what we need to know?
yeah. Timmons sets it on the table. He's like, all right, Skull, tell us what we need to know.
You were supposed to return to Born in a Bowl with the
Wait, does Timmons remember that?
Yeah, she told you if you this should lead you to him, if necessary, bring him
Where's
back,
that?
whatever.
Where's that baby that was in the bowl? What
She knew he was. She knew he was. Didn't she say that he's crossed over? She knew that he had crossed over, I think.
I don't recall that.
They're on the island, right?
They were out there on an island. You guys know where it's at, or you know where they were at least a month ago, where they were.
And Perdition, where's our ship?
Shanfan, which is up by where those guys were, closer to where Necessity Alliance is.
So we could hop on the train and head up to Shanfan.
Yep, be there.
Since we can do that, yeah.
You can take off in the morning and be there tomorrow.
Is there like an overnight train?
Yeah.
We go at nighttime?
Yep.
Sleep on the train?
You could do that.
Well, it's only like...
Oh, overnight train like that?
A few hours.
It's no, it's 400 miles. And the train does make stops.
Yeah, the train gets here at 4 in the morning and leaves at 8.
It's a 16-hour
After
trip.
It loads.
Straight through 16-hour trip, so it's 24 hours. It's 24-hour train ride, 400 miles at about 25 miles an hour. So it's 16
So
hours.
we have to sleep on the train at some point, but not necessarily at nighttime.
Right.
Right. Well,
starting at night.
During this time, I'm going to remove a rune from one of the guiding lights because we don't seem to be needing it. So,
what?
Guiding light ammunition, my shootist thing. It's like a flare and it lasts for several rounds and it can light up a dark area.
Right.
And in the process, I'm also going to create 5 new loaded for bear for a total of 6.
Okay, so you guys are gonna do a little prep in town before you head out, or on the train. Well, no, you probably wouldn't be doing this on a train.
At least not unless we had
Yeah.
like a private car. But it
Still,
only takes a few minutes or so to do each of the bullets, so let's just
so
make sure that they're successful.
what I will do here, let me. I'm gonna close this map.
What you're gonna do is hex us for that one?
No, 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 no. I wouldn't do that. No,
Does
no.
our fear go away?
Yes.
Yeah.
All right, I missed one.
We hit a bump and he dropped it. Luke, you dropped this bullet.
Yeah, I kind of messed it up.
Why are you trying to stab it? Let's reload my revolvers.
All right, so let's see what happens here. There. So, if you guys would like, is there any business that you want to take care of other than staying on the main plot point right now? Because we can DM fast forward, or GM fast forward in this case, a couple of weeks and put you back. I would say within inside a couple of weeks you could track down where the Necessity Alliance has moved, since their little conflict that you helped them settle.
Well, how far are we from the ranch?
From Big M Ranch?
Yeah.
Well,
Can we go down there and get some beef?
you'd have to go get your ship
Yeah.
and in Shanfan, and then you could kind of head out that way.
I mean, if that's where the Necessity
Sure,
Alliance
Doc. You
must
guys have
be,
plenty
then
of time to do all the little picking up ammunition and things like that you need to, as you make your way back to Shanfan the next day on the train. And if you guys, from here, I just kind of need to, I'd like to wrap up this. Let's just say that you guys find the Necessity Alliance, and we'll get through 7 here, and then you can tell me how you want to proceed. Okay. Uh, Yeah, so the finger points to sees far ahead's. I keep saying sees far away. It sees far ahead. Sees far ahead's skull. Once it actually touches the correct skull, it chars as if it's roasting in the fires of hell itself. And rest of the skeleton's long lost amidst blah 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 blah. Skull does nothing on its own. Must be taken to born in a bowl. How and when you head back to her is up to you. So.
well, I can't think of any loose ends that we got other than down south. We're supposed to go sink a pirate ship or something. I remember that.
Well, you made a deal with a Union officer,
Since
major.
he is coming from Mexican waters, I bet while Alonzo's working as marshal, he's asking about it. So he's tracking it down for us.
And then
I like this.
Well, and Alonzo, with just his character, he would be very much, hey, we made a deal with the guy, So maybe if you ask him to look into that,
well,
believe me,
Timmons
you're
isn't
far from done
forgotten
here.
either.
So.
Yeah, Timmons still thinks if we get down that way, that's something we need to look into.
Yeah.
But
well, I
there is an important thing. We do have a
people.
crew of sailors on our ship, and there is like
There's no food.
A famine.
Yeah, huge famine.
So if we take a ride to the ranch, we can at least get stocked up on cattle.
Maybe.
If there's cattle there still. I mean, we don't know.
Assuming that
it wasn't
y'all are
really
still welcome.
affected the last time we were out there.
That's assuming y'all are still welcome.
Tell them about how we killed Jeb, and they'll be like, neat.
Welcome. This is assuming that Jeb didn't kill everybody when he left.
How long will it take for that ship to sail to China, in theory?
Which one?
A month?
The Black Horse.
Oh, the black. Literally. I thought you were saying, well, that ship set sail to China.
Oh no, I'm saying.
How
if we
long
can't
would it
find
take
any
the
beef
Black
here,
Horse?
We're gonna sail over to
Sailing
China and
across
hope
the
they don't have a
Pacific?
fatigue. Or
Sailing
that's
across
the
the
famine.
A
Pacific.
fatigue. It'd take you. Yeah, it'd probably take you a couple months to cross the Pacific in this ship. Because the Ghost Rock engine really wouldn't do you any good unless unless the wind stalled and you got it into the doldrums and what they call the doldrums were.
Just realized. Can I Benny one of those shootist rolls? The one that I failed?
You mean preparing your ammunition?
Yeah.
Yeah, sure.
Hey.
Yeah, I'd say that one worked.
It's because Doc Fong picked it up and handed it to you, so you could finish it.
Here, you drop this one right here.
Well, when you fail it, it becomes basically a dud. If you fire it, it misfires.
Yeah, so I think Shanfan to the Big M.
Yeah.
See if we can get any food there. If not, we're gonna have to go see if we can find some.
Okay, you go to the Big M, and we're just gonna fast forward through some time here. It's still gonna take a couple of weeks, but maybe even up to a month. But and with adding on the trip to the Big M, what are you gonna do with the beef once you get there?
Well, we need to preserve it for one, so we'll put them in pickle barrels.
All right, so he tells you that they will cut out two head. They will cut out two head from the herd, but that's all because remember his herd was devastated. They just brought the herd from Texas out here to breed it back up again. So they're really not in a selling position right now. But since you've done so much to help them, they'll cut out a couple of head of cattle for you guys.
Yeah, since Timmons paid for all this cattle to be out here, they should cut a couple out.
Yeah, exactly. You guys are able to get. So, what are you going to do with it? You going to load them whole and take them to Shanfan, have them butchered and smoked and all that stuff and cured, or what?
We're going to do it here.
You're going to do it right here. Okay. I'm sure they got a smokehouse. So,
it's
you
mainly
spend
for us and the ship.
Right.
That's what it's for. We're not trying to profit or sell any or.
So
just to feed our troops.
You take the ship to the Big M Ranch and you stock up the water barrels with fresh water and they cut a couple of cattle out and you guys butcher them and put them in the smokehouse and you're letting them. Well, first of all, you got to soak them in brine and all that good stuff, and you basically cure out all of this meat. And it's a process. So I'm gonna say you spend about a week at the Big M. Then you spend a couple of weeks looking for the Necessity Alliance when you finally find them. So I'm going to fast forward 1, 2, 3 weeks. It is now September 23rd. It's 2:30 in the afternoon, and you guys find the Necessity Alliance, and you find Born in a Bowl, and you bring her the skull. And she says, and I have not edited this because of the weird characters. So let me put the appropriate apostrophe in there. Born in a Bowl takes the skull and sighs heavily. You get the sense she's seen many of her friends pass on in her long life, almost lovingly. She cups the skull in her lap and begins to chant. And this goes on for 3,
Timmons
4
holds back
minutes.
On a snicker.
She's rocking back and forth and she's chanting and she's holding this skull. After a few minutes, you guys find yourselves getting really, really sleepy listening to her. You sit before Born in a Bowl and you drift off into a deep, deep slumber. Uh-oh.
Timmons ain't waking back up.
We both said uh-oh at the same time. You awake to find yourself on a small rock island somewhere out in the maze. All around you are great storms, and the land itself quivers and rolls. Somehow you know you are in the aftermath of the Great Quake many years ago.
Oh, I remember this.
But you stand before a group of people, starving, miserable wretches. But you are not yourself. You glance into a pool of standing water and you're shocked to see that you are Reverend Ezekiah Grimm. But there's something different. Instead of the stern countenance you remember, you see a kindly face frozen in shock and horror. You turn back to the others, your flock. Their hands and faces are covered in blood and bits of meat. They part as you stagger toward them. They hover over the mutilated form of a man, and you hold a heavy pistol in your hand. You fire, one of the mob drops, but others rush forward. Some defend you, some stab and claw and hurl rocks at you, and those loyal to you. It's a frenzy of blood and brains, a foul man's someone you think you've a foul
A
man,
foul man, comma, yeah.
Yeah.
someone you think you've seen before, sees with hatred as he wraps his single large hand about your throat. You scream the name of the Lord as your neck cracks and darkness falls. Eons seem to pass. From the
That explains a lot.
from the darkness of the
Sorry.
from the darkness of the pit, you drag yourself through blood and brains, meat and muscle. Red dawn rises slowly. You find yourself sitting amid the 13 survivors, those who killed you to eat your flesh, raw meat, your fresh raw meat. You gaze into the same stagnant water you peered in earlier. You wear the face of Grimm, but you're not him. You are a cunning, malicious being formed from the hunger and hatred of others, and you hunger as well for food, for meat, for life itself. You look at your new flock. They look up at you, blood and bone crusted on their mad faces. They bow, and the cult of lost angels is born. You wake with the worst hangover of your life. Born in a bowl continues to chant, then stops, and she speaks in a voice that's not her own. There's Grimm's Cathedral. I don't know why they put that there, but I figured I'll open it if they put it there. She says, "I
Well,
know."
it may have shown. It
Yeah,
may have shown us a vision of the temple that was built or
right,
whatever.
right. I know what you seek. I will aid you. The evil is rising, and there are so few left to fight. The man you know as Grimm is a creature of great evil, the collective evil of the 13 who slew him. To kill Grimm, you must kill the 13 elders, and they do not die easily. But if all 13 can be slain within 1 hour of each other, near the center of power, at the great black building with colored lights, that's why they put it there, their power will
Ah,
end. They know this, and so stay far apart, all over the West. But once every year on the anniversary of their feast, from sunrise to sunset on August 23rd, by the white man's calendar, they must gather to eat again and renew their power.
So almost a year away.
We really timed that one great.
Yep. How you accomplish this task is up to you, but the spirits whisper of a great flood, one that will destroy the 13 in the center of their power, the cathedral, forever. If you wish to trigger this flood, you must control the earth spirits who guard this land once more. Find their signs in the caves. Someone, or several people, must shed blood on at least 7 signs. When next one of these people spills his own blood on raw soil, the spirits will answer and shake the earth. Stand at Grimm's Cathedral while the 13 feast, and you will destroy them all. Trigger the flood, destroy the city, kill the 13.
Brad.
Well, I guess I get my flood.
Wait,
You're gonna get your flood, Wicked. Where's my flood?
but she was talking to one of you, right? She wasn't talking to me.
My Doc Fung's sleeve seems to be on fire because he fell asleep with his pipe, but he puts it out.
I thought I smelled something burning.
Do you think? What do you think these signs they speak of are?
Like,
I'll do it.
cave this way, like a little wooden sign with some writing on it, an arrow.
I'll do
maybe?
it.
She
Those
says,
signs in caves. How do we find these?
There's a sign that tells you how to get to them.
she leans over and in the
sign.
dirt, she draws looks like a lightning bolt. Like this.
Like the one we saw in that room. Remember?
Oh, didn't we find a tablet with that symbol recently?
Yeah, we found it
in that
Before
vault.
Luke, right? I think that was before Luke, wasn't it?
The cave was before Luke, but we got the thing from the vault had that too.
There was a stone that had a part of a California map on it.
Right.
Yeah.
Wait.
We saw one on a cave wall too.
Yeah, where the half.
Well, I imagine, if I remember right, there were several places marked on that particular map, and I bet they're pointing to the other symbols.
We should investigate and go find that British guy with the map. And what is his name? Admiral Tea Drinker.
The reporter. We need to talk to the reporter.
But Luke does volunteer to be the one to spill blood on these signs.
We should get a newspaper. Is it Sunday yet? Where can we get a newspaper?
I think we'll have to go to town for that.
Good intentions.
Yep, you'd have to go. You'd have to go to Shanfan to get a copy of the Tombstone Epitaph. But from Shanfan, it's a 16-hour, it's an overnight ride down to, back down to Perdition. So.
But Shanfan's also the last place we knew the one people where they had the map. So if they left from Shanfan, they might have gone on a way that connects to Shanfan.
Yeah, because you guys did not take the stone with the map on it, did you?
I don't know if we did. We found it in Shanfan during the attack.
You would know, though, when you came through Shanfan from Perdition to pick up the Black Horse and to go out and get your cattle and stuff. When you came through, Roderick Pennington Smythe and Dillinger.
What's his face?
And there's actually a few other explorers that have shown up there, and it looks like they're rebuilding right on the same spot, so they're actually planning on staying here in Shanfan.
Oh, well, that makes it much easier. Let's go to Shanfan.
I bet they can help us.
They're going to stay there. If they're explorers, maybe they've seen more of these signs and have written them down. Plus, we could get you a new knife, Luke, and then you could use that to spill blood.
Albert. It was Albert's knife that broke.
No. Luke offered to spill his blood.
Oh, yeah.
I meant we would get Luke like a fancy ritual knife.
So she does make it clear that several individuals can mark the signs, and any one of them can trigger the flood.
Maybe we all should, in case Luke gets killed, then we would have to start all over.
Did somebody put this in notes? My notes are all still kind of broke.
I think you can. Is there enough room on the main tab of your character sheet?
That goes on for quite a while.
Does it?
I don't know if there's a limit or not, but you can put quite a bit in there.
If you would like, I'll put a story entry together with this and then share it with you guys. That would probably be the easiest thing to do here.
Agreed.
We are at the top of the hour, so I'm going to go over a couple of things real quick. Drake is going to DM, I think it should be Jungles of Chult tomorrow night for you guys, right?
Empires of the
Oh, yeah, it's
Maticuri's doing
a
special Halloween thing.
Yep, Maticuri is doing
one.
Maticuri need to pronounce it correctly, I guess. Matekere is doing he is DMing Empire of the Ghouls, and he's doing a special Halloween thing. So you can catch that at Drake's stream if somebody will trigger Drake there for everybody. And we'll be back on Rob Tui's stream Saturday evening on twitch.tv/Rob, the number 2.
Did you survive last week?
Remarkably, they did very well.
Oh, on Drake's Tuesday night game, Lost Mine of Fandelver, no, that's Saturday night game. Yeah, Saturday night. I think there was a little DM pity taken, but it was mostly pity on himself because he didn't want to redo the intro video with a bunch of new characters.
I'm like, I'm gonna have to kill them all because I'd rather just do them all at the same time than just do 1 and 2. So, but I didn't get them all. So
it was a couple of strategic withdrawals, a couple of strategic withdrawals from combat that helped us. We had to regather.
Yeah, when the dwarf grabbed the halfling and ran up the tunnel, that's when everything changed.
Yeah. I told the halfling to get on my back. I'm going to run up the tunnel. I think it comes around. And stone cutting actually came in handy, and I made a successful stone cutting roll, and I knew that the tunnel went back that way. So it was great.
Did you get flooded?
We did twice. I didn't. Mog stayed out of the way. He didn't get flooded, but so that's Tuesday night on Drake's
Rob's
channel.
character got washed out into the outside of the cave.
Yeah.
Fortunately, he's a bugbear with a reach weapon, so it's kind of ludicrous.
Yeah. Anyway, we thank you all for coming by. Those that swung by here. So Lily Red Wolf, there's a bunch of people out there that's popped up in the chat. Let's see if anybody out there is streaming right now.
No one doing. Quests and Cliffhangers is doing.
They should be doing.
Savage Worlds.
Let's do it.
Las Vegas.
Quests and Cliffhangers. Here we go. Rating in 5 seconds. Yep.
All right. See you guys. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye, everybody.